customer ne tapi ya na chese msaka musika we yawo bie ni minisi san ni problem sisi die senko fo be buha so mu be hwe game a omu payment bia be contentem enti wunia wo so betia ma clean passes for football season imo na brom wo yuma ne tumpon esanse transaction bia koboko famushe game bia mu na First National Bank bema payment bia koboko na we sinu so ye ni jie kwa sisabra First National Bank niama speed point POS and
First National Bank. How?
Say you separated the men from the boys. Now you track and call Makuku Damnoa. If 11th June, 19th July 2026, we are singing our biggest football tournament. It is from King Gates. The 2026 FIFA World Cup. 48 teams, 104 matches. And we're USA, Canada, and Mexico. Argentina with men back to back. And I went from next year. The best player when it's here. Sports 1 Asempa 94.7. Any multimedia platforms ring now. TV. Online.com and social media platforms are all big match. For more USA, Canada, and Mexico. Programs are running live commentary. Analysis, the report are 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Ayampo, say a quantum ye can do him. Na one could be na yell satism. And no more be na Ghana edition nemu won performance. The outia when the beche, and it your rubber.
So cry you, yes, slow at a year 20 inches. 3 days yet be wait a year.
NNT Tiabrochenko mo akwa mankwa akuntejo edi bro wa Asempa 94.7 FM so
you remember that say nua no mo ama no ne yo mosua kakra yo musu ehunu yesu yatie yenyina etrasia ni aka bom
memory da bia e bonusia e pemu se ya ekosi no watwe twendwere ye ho e wo abrochi se de yakohu ene de abedru fie de yehu ni ehwe de ye ne de aba de enye no eni kwa se ye
se na je se abrochinkuma na dimu tintim pa
ye be no ma hodo a e won kofo aman so a ye betimi de aboa Ghana amna fa ne to ma pefra o manyi buntu na ha bot sign passport won sensem ni nyina ye de bro e wo abrochinkuma dwumadi yi mu ye be sa so mo akwanya no wa kire wadwen
Robert David Nicholas free Germany Kobe yeah Amsterdam concept was for about Jeff we wo wa man na nyam wo atama na no no mo tifie no mo kura na so program no mo aso project no e nwanwa
shane so say ye memene da bia 6 p.m. Boganie Abrochinkumunie
Okay, I'll see you soon, why baby? Hey, me say enra me boyfriend akwesi obo star 959 hash e woni phone so na we really
Anita and the one doggy parko
oh won so akwesi sanso aba number 1 ye mo adwen na ho ene de wo so ye me show papa bi na me de to sa me short sexy dress no na me say miti na me ye me nails no so come me fa uba me ga do some small 1 rounds be answer me dream ho na we chia na so he for order so Chinese any wine papa bi and they mean this I check no
Anita
na san me when you TV bi no I also sound not to prepared na me chili esim na no go fit sweat like that see fine girl
Anita baby I want to know wa Mr. Remember dial star 959 hash oh iPhone app to ma on so no one can you take so what
sister next time cut it all what dial star 959 hash and I call 590mobile.com.gh not to be 590 mobile
Jackpot abere vi manya ku
Wado asie bia wodi atiaba pa ani awia naso adunu mra eye bibia e Asempa FM 94.7 Bibia jumadi fufra ye de Asempa FM Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Amadama Bibia wo is a traffic next year ye make sure bibia no dodge afa anyum so ye be na concerning stories and Philistine na eso ni sabi so asia ma nimu na kancho bia o boko konsa dia ye mia sesa bibia jumadi Asempa FM so Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eye bibia
Asempa yetia Obanyansa fuso wo munye won kana asem
The National Pensions Regulatory Authority, NPRA, is the regulatory body of the pensions industry in Ghana, ensuring the compliance of the three-tier pension scheme, being the mandatory basic national social security scheme, first tier, managed by SNIT, a mandatory fully funded and privately managed occupational pension scheme, second tier, and a voluntary fully funded and privately managed provident fund and personal pension scheme. Employer enforcement has been beefed up, and therefore we are entreating all employers to enroll their workers onto the first and second tier mandatory schemes and pay their contributions. Failure to do so will result in prosecution. NPRA, ensuring retirement income security.
For 150 years, Fantipom has nurtured leaders of integrity, excellence, and service to God and nation. Celebrate excellence. Honor legacy. The Fantipom at 150 Sesquicentennial Awards are now open for nominations to recognize the outstanding individuals and organizations whose dedication and service have helped shape Fantipom's proud 150-year legacy. Do you know an old boy, member of staff, benefactor, organization, or a friend of Fantipom who deserves this honor? Nominate them today. Visit www.awards.fantipom150.org and submit your nominations on or before Friday, 31st July 2026. Fantipom at 150, celebrating a legacy of excellence, leadership, and service, inspiring the future. Chicken.
Very small, drive cover.
My guy, driving these days be sweet too. No pressure, everything's smooth.
Look at you smiling early morning. What's making life so easy like that?
Simple. I'm using pay as you earn motor insurance from Coronation.
Pay as you earn?
Yes, same trusted cover, but I pay monthly or quarterly, just the way I prefer. It's about flexibility.
So I don't have to pay everything at once.
Only if you want to, and with every policy, 50% goes to support the National Road Safety Authority, helping to promote and improve safety on our roads. Visit coronation.com, select pay as you earn motor insurance, and fill out all required details. Pay with mobile money. Policy comes straight to your phone.
Pay small, drive covered.
Pay as you earn motor insurance, a flexible option from Coronation.
Very small, drive cover.
Mukase muye the headquarters of Boswa, ewo maimua muye nukwarfo nukwe munka into mukeke. Obiara iti Asempa sanse. Asempa so be share the influence no beti one quality. So sana obiara idia ne mibama baso.
Asempa
muye the headquarters of Boswa, ewo maimua muye nukwarfo nukwe munka into mukeke. Obiara iti Asempa sanse. Asempa so be share the influence no beti one quality. So sana obiara idia ne mibama baso.
The ultimate sports show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Thank God it's Thursday. And a truthful Thursday. And a tantalizing Thursday. 16th of July 2026. Yamwachi Amwakwaba. Special good morning. Good morning. Sanso and Bundia. Buenos dias. Famra Asempa 94.7 FM so Ebrano Ewedu Adepa Achie Kachema Edabo Dream Moja Edia Frusani. Here it is this edition of the Ultimate Sports Morning Show Eba Abesomo Nusia Abapa Onsimano Makumako Ediasa Mienu. Running from now up to 9:30. Here it is this edition of the Ultimate Sports Morning Show na Eba Abesomo Aseda Trade and Pagenedi Yemfa the 12 Emma Set Dazi Nunsia Pepe on a team of able producers Ekabomu Eri Asempa Sports News at 6 Eba Abesomo. Here to us Eddie Free War. Shano to say Yatanasi and Komo Bebrania new Ebedi. And share the Obon Krata, Yedi Chibono Ebaba Somo. Yet Nasia the Daily Guide. Yet Sanso and not the Daily Graphic. The Inquisitor. Atom Online, Manjoy Online, Nina Yuraho Ebuchi Eddie, the Wobia Emao, Ewo Shono Eso, Ye Penny Rim, Naya the Darwin segment, and also Atwaso Eddie Amao, and Tibia Wobia said Dani Daya Eddie Mauno, Yedi Ebeto from Elfia, Yevia Odiano in the form of calling. Ebi another day, Dika Wuti the Ultimate Sports Morning Show. Number say Didi Jumano 0302216545 0302216546. Sad numbers we nano ebedi wakajiremu ebebuao na wabasho no eso. Shano say after that yebe konko farmer so. Yebeko Obojoibo, ye drunko farmer so there. Na transfer update be a wohono, ye bochi Eddie Amao, Abra Eric Esedubuedi, the foreign minister, why a crowd no de Eba Abesomo, Sanso Edenra semi final game at all from Argentina and England, and a day so 90 minutes no Argentina Eshe Kano Mienu, Emma England Etimu Bako. Enti Irasa can see near the home enkoma. And Radiana Amanyo Mankoye Amfama England. And Radiana Ma Argentina. It's me Ejran Kunkonsua. Menoka say Omodu Grand Finale. Nyameya Duma on Sunday. Omone Air Spain at the Air Pimso. Mawuse Aman for start, you know. Omo a trouble Air Thomas Tuchel. Aman for to be Edema Air England national team coach, you know. Ususo no Namanyo Mankoye Amfama England. Ninano ye rum ewo Air World Cup Nunkomo Buma. Satna sene didn't come Obama eso and Tishan so Emame. Yevia Ebefia, Nkomodo Nanso that game. San Shannon so Mame say Anope what NS is a director general. Otin and Como boy said this time around, you know, Ghana and Dasso and your football nation beam. Ghana and Nassau and your football nation beam. It's say oh here your state infrastructure hurrah. Ya neglected Sanso and a grassroots football so no Nioma and Sheda and Koye. Until say you don't know my big good nakwamino and Yadia Ghana a football nation. Yeni binima, you started your crowd and a cup football no monkaho, but the name of the Nioma Aguns and Yeswa, Omufra Dumo Equa Dumo, Daniel Opare, and Swiss Yakadama Black Star Spain, and also Akasa Ediafa, the state of Air State, your pitches are raw, Ewo Mamuha, then you know Kahobi, and then my Black Stars, they say Nioma Ensheda and Koye, transition, you know, Nano Yajai, Ninanso Ekahobi, football. No, this time around, you know, office infra dumu enko adumu, all this and many more. You better not say on air the show. Now you did enko mo ene anopay. Eti baby obiano na wakaye ho. The show is live on YouTube. Joe the fashionistic Adaruma. Asempa 94.7. With private cam, with trotum, with Mortino. Baby bia obetimi amonita ama bibianso etimi akoso. Edini ya Dennis Asamoah. Ahote edino Alatuula. And then Thursday, Mr. Ojiwe Fabo Koto Dream Emame. Adepa Action. Jaise wo tete, jaise o ha hai.
esan sesa de pachiwa ade ba ko ese wo ye ene se obekoso agi unyankopon adi ade ba ko ese wo ye ene se obekoso asuafre unyankopon said de be ya obeboa wo said de be ya nyankopon be yi ubuafo ade ama wo because even selling your own kidney you need connection enti se nyankopon an connect wo wa mie obi so ama wo se omoa wa ebe din ade ama wo enti ade pachi we no ja bobodie ja tete no na fa umpaye fa usu nyina edan kokroko no le sanse medical kan say selling your own kidney you need connection enti nyankopon na beboa wo obedi wachi no watutu anamo ede asiye. On that note no na brano awie do say the Thursday's edition of the Ultimate Sports Morning Show no edan wo Nana Kweku Mensa Ken Keninja is seated Ghana's maestro Yo Supremo the king of the morning and so ete chibi yen sports director Samuel Kwadade Rinchi Sanso na head of sports Professor Ike Wallace deputy Eric Esiedu Buedi team of able producers Mr. Abednego Komensa the Dotman Seth Dazi ya Mensa so ete chibi Sanso ena Philip Otu International Pablo Ayman Bernard Padibotwe ene abusuafo aka ni na ete adwumadi kese ya chi ne nenso ne eba abesomo.
So I hope you can stand the vibration, cause we're about to rock the entire nation. Alright? Here we go.
Yeah, kofa yen krata non semina area babe down. But the emphasis that Emma Franco Trading Enterprise. Ade achen anopa utie ye oti en kan hye se Franco for ebema mobile phone bia wo pe. Say Nokia, say iPhones, say Samsung. They na Franco for eton bi. Eba no smart television ranging from 32 up to 100 inches. Franco for eton bi. Franco air condition. Sanso and a fridge ahoro. Open washing machine, open microwave, eba no blender, electric stove, CCTV camera. They na no Franco for eton bi ewo ho. But more than so no Franco for evidence our so o content and kese so www.francotrading.com. Sanso and an app on so no obetimi a download ama bibia akoye. Yemfre Franco ewo 0246 422338 0246 422338 and 0345 939311. Also still phone papa fee and no.
Look out below, here comes the brother with the offbeat flow. I just fell from the mothership. Out there brothers about to rip it on another tip.
O preferred color of tank, Syntex tank. Say wesi ufie na wie. Ope tanka, yedin su beba bekuma mao. Na ujumede bia udi ufie na odi adi ama bibia koso dia. Syntex tank. Ebia o office na mope tanka. Mo kes mo be isu na modi nsu edi mujuma. Sa tank no Syntex tank papa. Sanso na wo site dani de ina me kan foma enkoto tank bia obekọ ne abo ho tokuru mesi we ne ho de ama odi bi nsu oguma echeye bibia nso ekoye kama pa ye were 300 agents nationwide so intenta kese so no www.syntexgh.com. Gentlemen, strong assign airtime and here kasa 0244335168 Abofo Adaruma yenko fata bokrata no achibobia emre na no pay live wa Asempa 94.7 FM. So Nana, good morning.
Good morning.
Na hona mu boko de
radio adumo ye de amiase
de da twiri ampanse
o de ache so
sure dan da gi hia no
me no crepa
de ache ya bobu die bia no wa ma yenkwan yedia na ye de ni se
yeah nti ye be de amiase
ye be da na se ono ana okasi
odi enu amaye ene eho enoma nti yaba
yentimi complete
yaba na nso na yaba
nso de yaba
abadegu mo ni na hona na prepare to munafi ya what I say ene wenu shall second wenu na 5 then na fi jowo nso ma wani na hona fe na ye ni abre nti ala anopai akwanya abaidie na sesum na na ebe den ebe sum na bibia tumi akoyi enso ewo honomo na yasaba anopai nso de na se migusua eda twedi ampo yankopon ase ati ase jo enwa me ma na hima birthday no ala enwa kama na se na so zamidi bibidi echiana na
se na se otu bi kan
oh ya bi na hima de
sa
nsa se ni bibia nso no ansem na wo nti ma men koso na fe me mfa happy belated birthday what you say so we belated oh ade cha belated nti me mfa happy belated birthday. Emma Nanahima Ikwamansa the third. Nanahima Ikwamansa the third. Owo Cancer Rodo na afi odi ne mindful edim wo prim puntu ene enomapa amane mindful no ene me man happy belated birthday. Nanahima birthday ntumi nya wodi ene bia. So we dey na ba say eclipse no tew ne dey da bi we mu dey say na what you to mu sa
ko sra no no
yes
ko so ntimi nko
da bi ntimi nko ni sapan sa nti yenso ye dey ne dey fa ha
ya so dey kitam no
ne kutam ne dey fa ha be nti onso mu sa ala no pon ye be ko na Fred ko wakata mo boso no etimi e dey amagana for e wa Asempa 94.7 FM media 92.9 FM was sekendi takwane ne mpatemu na fenum ye de ebi nso ato apete e de afa aseda 105.9 FM anopai ko wakata mo boso ye de etwan command so daily guide ena me de ehye ko wakata mo boso yi nso ase na ohwe daily guide enkomo no emu a wo say miracles Abuaji speaks. Yoko never quizzed me on 55 million Ghana cedi stolen cash. Nese eno kakra esa babe toja inti uko page 3 of the daily guide ya MPP ni mapa miracles Abuaji ya nano omechi no wase yoko fo nsama de betu monten so a krata hodo abo ho de wuro se an na wakowie sika ni ade no oso omuti ne de ne koye ne kwala amade ne kwato ho no kwano oma misa ne sansam ni na o obi e bisa nto no eye no wo se amso wawie sika 55 million Ghana cedi eno kakra na esa no pay eno nso ababeda enimu ha na esa mebo achi etimi ede amaw enso ewo ho na uko ensam foforo mu a wose 2 energy commission staff caged and also a story that page 3 made amount. Now MPP announced elections in 3 Ashanti constituencies and also a story about page 6 and so our hanumo na okay government to earn 550 million Ghana cedi from KGL in 2027 and also a kakra and also abba and also our daily guide. Look back page of the daily guide here. All I say in the back page, AC etie. Was say House of Folk deny certain transfer fee for Benjamin Asari. Nese yes try Benjamin Asari no nyeno kre. Say House of Folk purchase or more. Skebia to no so say bia opa. And obetimi to brother bede. Befa or say no kre bi enim. And ababe toja Spain rich we ayene. I can't tell about 2 days to we say Nadia Black satellite drawn with Nigeria in Wafu BU20 championship qualifiers and also a kakra and also ababe tuja and so ewo hanamo. Now Jonina ladies DBB United FC get Traton Motors sponsorship deals and also a samu ahudwa nese anopei and also ababe tuja ewo daily guide ya mabwechi ede amona yanko adumonline.com na fe yenhwe adumonline.com and so enkoma ahudwa nese pay wadonsu ekurichiema amanfo ewo ntentafidi edu so enye bina from kinkai ehwe ensema hodo a trendie ewo krom ha was say man jailed for spending man jailed for spending ex-girlfriend's 114,000 Ghana cedi loan on betting. Omedino akwano na omodino nti eno ye story abeto ha wonye bu kenkan ya baby kwa na omo twempena ne sika no kwan fa so sika no kodi ne nsem ama chese ne oba no bet sika no oba no na akwaji loan akotwa bet oba no na akwaji ni loan and a loan near 114,000 Ghana cedis and a bema na tam loan no dia akotwa bet was feminine in our Shishkano. Adia we need Indum react to Supreme Court suspension of GN savings and loans ruling okay say no me this story by say Supreme Court say GN banking to me krata dia ma so mo nkoto mo adwuma so no wo mo ese omo hoti omo nyina ho a ma mo nkoye adwuma bia mo nya hotreda mo nyina ho ni na stories ala mpacha no pay etumi eyiniti enso ewo ho a wunye bi na fe wo bo ekire wo adomonline.com entintan fidie ni so a wo benye bi na fe wetumi akenkan hina enchemu a ebro be die so wonsa enso etimi akanti ni sa so no ebegina so ne de emoboso no etimi esi ene anopay
Ken Kaninja, I don't know, you're still live on Asempa 94.7 FM and waso egusua utino Joe yewe mame and a special day for me and my family because and my birthday and he me nana ya twinwa mrosa nana ya twinwa mrosa brekum mare kroti hima me mame eno nana ya twinwa mrosa brekum mare kroti hima eno ti ene wo me yankopon ensha we da wudi wa wodai mene menuanim nyina esre nkwa ahoden ewom nkwa yedi ewom na mene menuanim nyina yesre ede mawo nana ya twimwa mrosa eye brekum mare kronti hima wo me eno no ene eye wa woda enti sede twedi ampogu so a o ma nkwa onkoso ama wo nkwa ahoden ene asundwi ene ahoto ene yedi ewom sede be ya obehu eye onana nkanso ana onana ne obibia ama bibia nso atimi akoso enti ne mejina menuanim nyina na mu na momi yama special happy birthday twendwa mpon yankopon enyo kese ontire ne mu nkyerɛw na ɔmade wo ye bia nso enye nhira kese pa emfa amounti awodade kese na mede ma me ankasa me maame nana ya twimwa mrosa brekum mare kronti hima ene tweri mpon enyo kese na ontire ne mu nkyerɛw yekɔ dadwe no eso bare yentie enkoma NSA Director General Eddie Nkoma NSA Director Eddie on the Ghana yem football sense mu utie yampo for ankran sema oka o say mrebi atwam ye say Ghana a football nation but baby aye keka kwei no enya dia betimi agina babia akase Ghana a football nation because infrastructure wise grassroots football ne nyoma ese ya ebe me football nation ye jaye ama wona ne ye nji omunni no na this time around no omo eko monim yentie ye ba de dadwen no ebeto aso dana parents so edibi ebom.
Where we are now, we pretend that we are a football nation. I don't know who we are deceiving. Ghana is not a football nation. Ghana was a football nation. Oh. Yes. Because in terms of facilities, and by God's grace, President Mahama has told us and is going to make resources available for additional stadia to be built. But in the meantime, stadia we need to also raise it to a certain level. This is not something that we got to last year and our last 2 years. Over the years, they are neglected our facilities, in terms of maintenance and also having a clear-cut policy set regardless of party A or B or C. This is Ghana. This is what we're going to do. This is the roadmap. Thank you. As we're building, a 4-carriageway to Kumasi or a 3-car, whatever it is, whoever comes in 5, 8, 10 years, that should be a project that you should maintain, constantly monitor. And just say we don't do that. So we need to be honest that once upon a time, after we won the 4th AFCON in 82 in Tripoli, yes, at that time, you would say Ghana was a strong football nation. But since then, we've struggled because we've taken things for granted. Say, oh yeah, football nation. I'm a Egypt, I'm a Ivory Coast, other countries, they are coming on board. Look at Cape Verde. Yes, Cape Verde. In 2006, you called prior, and you could shake Cape Verde, so 5-0, and you had to qualify. First time, Black Stars. Look at Cape Verde today and Black Stars today. No disrespect. You don't know why. It will be difficult for you to say, you better show more. If you look at Cape Verde, and that's not being unpatriotic. That's how they have developed. And we are still trying to hold on to our past and not move forward to try and build a new. The situation we have right now, we need to work triple, quadruple hard, and yes, we'll continue to fall back. I wouldn't envy the coach. Why are there?
where NSA director and no Yentie Daniel Elpare Nidia also Eka Edifa Ghana football.
I think we are playing a lot. It's a joke. We have to invest big to improve facilities. And truth to be spoken, our facilities are poor. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like because I'm a Ghanaian and I wouldn't tell the truth. Our facilities are poor. The teams don't have good facilities. Our junior size, we are talking about the Starlets, the Meteors, the Satellites, and I think that football, we are not taking football seriously, and it's killing the younger generations because that is where we all developed from. And these are some of the things like when I look at it, really hurts me because it hurt me so bad to the extent that when I see our junior teams really doing bad, are not able to, the Black Stars is not able to get the players that they are supposed to get because they have to go from generation to generation, put them together, develop them so that we can have the product for the Black Stars. So when you see our group and the group of Muntari and Asian that passed by, tell me, we've not seen any other group like that. The day I was there, Nkum was there, Harrison Afo, the Wakasos and the Ajimambedu, Rabiu. Tell me, the Dominic Adias, where are they? So I think we are playing a lot. It's a joke. And when I see things like this, it really makes me like angry to talk about it. And when you speak, they say you talk too much. But this is the truth. I'm telling them the federation needs to do better. They need to encourage the coast teams. They need to push the money there. They need to make sure that these young ones get the facilities for them to improve. Otherwise, the Blaster is going to keep on suffering, struggling for years to come because we are not going to get the product to supply. And
Kwaku, and as a director, who means out in count was Daniel. So yeah, Mateo Mina, you better young Copuan say, and then so another opportunity say, young father Junino and family, and someone would da now you be a Upegan and Kanko, Upe Agudiano and Puntua. We are concerned about it, and then your concern is a sabi producer. When you are Kwanyanua, Ebia Okana and Kosifi Kraube Jaika, what I say, you continue to save until you get the results. Inti, you're a Samiranti Ukwane officer or the Bibia Bonnie officer, or say don't focus on the effort, but the results. Results in the what I say, some of you imagine some baby mean fit Tadukua. You don't contract a senate, you inquire why Yasino never tomo. You dam with Yasin never tomo. Because we won't get tired. We are not getting tired any moment soon. I am not of the view of the people that feel say, and now, when the young good and young wasem. Utunimpa one now, any paradigm. Young Fossum nominated the writing. Now, Director General of the National Sports Authority, and Daniel Opare in your working. If Daniel Opare, so now you need an active, good youth system, and Daniel Opare, and Real Madrid, man, and Konya Sonko. Don't say boss under 20 years. Daniel Opare, I can play so many fortunate to say Madrid, and more opportunities for member for observation. Yeah. Daniel Opare, or Real Madrid. When I'm at a point, David De Gea be here a household name in goalkeeping in the EPL. No, at a point, no only Sadiq Adams, and no share the same dressing room. Atletico Madrid. Yeah. Now Dominic Edia, AC Milan and friend. A friend. Uncle for a boy AC Milan. We are talking about Clarence Seedorf Clarence Seedorf a boy AC Milano. We are talking about super people in Zaghi, Filippo in Zaghi, boy AC Milano. Alexandro Nesta mo AC Milano asamne yeke. Luca Tonimo, Izexen dos Santos or Ricardo Leite Kaka. Omu AC Sati Mina Kaka mo body far. Obete say world best players omu ho bo mu Andrei Shevchenko mo Sati Mina mo boy. Ye we under 20. Na Dominic Edia new opportunity no okoho. Yet Hano will introduce Ghana football DNA. Also work of our technical director Edinaba Abe Pamo Kwesi Antechi nkofo nom yedman papa fa say onyamebo ti akentemo omonko pe be bi ntana oba bre kotodwani ma emre nti omonko home na new hands mra na wo de Benali pe efi Germany ye dey e buy for 2 years and kwa yenim so omokunyo so mu ye den yenim nya wo ye ya wo san eba papa ne free krom ha koye technical director de nim say yen sore prekope appointed. Once there are a series of consultations because the person who is coming is supposed to be aligned with near your person no. No be supervisor as the technical director no. What did they buy no 2 years pay him no yeah and it has been the main issue about the current administration. I will not limit the conversation to only the FA president alone. The current administration omo to me nimpa nyaduma nche.
Obiansu nim
de ha no be free ba na me ba be ma no ma bi so me de ka bobo blast de no so akere me bo a so 7 years ni oni ababa 6 coaches na ye adwuma. How are you going to get results with this kind of attitude? Because ala consistency ebo me ye pagya de ni mu ko enimu wo change a. It's like building a house and you keep on changing. Your friend is saying, no, sit down. Now, then, you be complete. Where you can cry, no pamuno. Or you do lengthen, no pamuno. Or to foundation, or shaka cry, do just a year, no pamuno. Where you no pamuno. Neta bang, then you be complete dino. And a dano call your social befe. And then you real befe. And then you to foundation. Near ole blocks shots here no enyo ne na complete na ne obeso mu nso yasese ne nkofo be nsia na omugina dan ba ko ho for enfie mako enso ala dan ye wi abefe David what's we introduce Ghana football DNA. Now the moment you hear Ghana football DNA no the DNA no effect in baby obehu no e juvenile level meboa e ase ho baby atete nkura no baby ye gu mu players e ho ne ye behu sa DNA ni so se e adwuma. Neyama ho timelines. Set timelines no den. How many years na dey am ho? And at what point no see you DNA no ne ripple effect e wo top and I say o see you esunsun so e wo top anameboa. DNA dey it is a book a guideline and na guide o. Amo hu baby a wugina. What you are supposed to do and what to expect in the coming years. That is the adeno ye ka DNA na e book. Eye adwene ne nyansa no a ye de football no ene ye de ahye book mu ene ye say that book no a ye de ahye mu no ye de beko akoma obi a wo juvenile national teams ni juvenile football no ye bo koman including coast football ye de beko ho se ne be ye ho no ene ye the production house and I say the production firm no I want to hear Sassy, I want to hear entity, I want to hear foundation tear the back ho ye may ho timeline so see your home soon so I was through her. Ala Yariano Adokro FA president in a demonstration. The same thing na juvenile teams na ho. So can say under 17 na lie in a cream. The ultimate and Anyi and when be soon prosper. When say prosper say you know.
Yes, I said and say scout or Kasim Mingle.
Me dasi pa.
Kasim ne.
Into Kasim Mingle can see. Into where the space. Check the space, you know. Oh, yeah, prospers. Kasim Mingle can see.
Kasim ne. Na say Kasim drink or scout me
say what that's in Ukoka.
Yeah, farmer no cry say Kasim ne
scout or be a phone lines in Tumwa. Na sebi Ghana fo a yede omo echichire oman no aye pese obia bebe nkrom ne nyina yeti asese anamo na ye tuo no ye yetu ne before no ehun sunsuanso ne yenya ne sabre na nyansesa undia body nkotwa banche ana mebo
adetwa na akoya body na odi ko chef of no be ko na e banche.
Why are we doing this to our football? Why? In fact, why are we doing this to our football? Inti enye sad say administration above for 7 years. Sometimes I am a person meye comparison. But edunia dia ho. Say that bone for fallacy for no. Ewo community you need to do comparative comparison. Sometimes you need that also we yes our competitive comparison also to me. Now we draw line in between. A lot of people are of the view say kwesi yantechi emfaswa obedi ya na say enoma onya so mfaso as a FA president, you know, because he inherited an FA where Dr. Yahota Makromuni ade Yura Benkofi mo Alele Sa Foundation ato ho and oba he no nyomani bi esoaba. But you and I know say and na ye ka say the top scorer when it comes to the World Cup for any African representative player Awako World Cup player Asamoah enyanke Benkofi mu no mo de Asamoah Gyan bae meboa Asamoah Gyan no enyo mu no mo de omo bae yes inti Asamoah Gyan ene no mo ye wo di credit ma wo di ma JE support mu ene your friend is saying kwesi antechi mu for that span no mutumi maintain sa guys no de omo ye duma we had the day you mu ye krakra mu de kwaja na 20 say no nya anke Benkofi mu nsa no aduma. That is the job of the FA president to make sure say administration omo tumi am juvenile football obetina so no say juvenile football na ye head mebo ye we ketoke kwa nkasa juvenile football committee on na be down no because as a former executive council member and the Kwesi Antechi onim say na ye main problem the grooming no see ye benya enkora e betete omo the juvenile stage inti wo ba be FA president no oyi otete committee ahodo no one committee oka say ono ankasa pese oda no hwese committee no ebe so abapa na aboye no the juvenile committee. We are talking about 7 years. Now, in this 7-year period, how many players? And as FA president, what juvenile committee are not unknown or down. How many players as FA president? It may see treat is a properly transition or make me from under 7 because 7 years. Every for the pick it buy ampo and I would 2 years impo and I'll pick a player from under 17. For 5 cancer under 17 player in the age, how many years are we talking about? We are talking about 22 years old. 22-year-old player to be more World Cup. But we are seeing players from 18 and 19 or more World Cup.
18 and 19 for an airboy.
Anameba. Player Beno national team Nimwa. Sabria Beno Kase. Obetum didn't say Sinibusampa. Nemisu adi who ye. As the then juvenile football committee chairman, I will to introduce my blasters and nay or your pabne our blasters in more Ojen Nashua or Babe Bojuma. Tie, you're launching Ghana football DNA. Or Frank or Foko. Now I don't want to conclude this. Babe, one of the philosophy is that the philosophy no do waste time. No, me person me kasa we e big can but TFA president you stay Brofo.
Indeed, drawing on imagery from the fields of genetics, we have christened this publication Ghana's Football DNA. Indeed, it refers to its unique generic codes and specific sets of instructions through which it functions. It is that by which a thing is specifically recognized. My colleagues here in Gadet, over the years, like I said earlier, there have been references to Ghana's brand of football. And I recall in clear terms examples such as the multi-system that was coined by our celebrated late national coach, Sam Ade of blessed memory, and Agro, coined by many a Ghanaian, and in recent times, championed by the legendary Professor Mohamed Ahmed Polo. We have also heard about the Brazilian samba. We hear about the German machine. We hear about the catenaccio. Indeed, these are but a few examples of how nation states have built identities for their football. As we, at the Ghana Football Association, have said, time without number, fundamentals of our football need to be strengthened if we are to take our rightful place amongst football's nations of the world. It is in this vein that the idea to identify the trends or the threads of our football DNA was conceived. Today marks the birth of a new baby for Ghana football.
Kwaku,
so what?
So identity. Anka sports minister on sweaty going around from station to station to convince Ghana for say coach in our fan is the right man and maintain him. Anka on sweaty. You appoint coaches that align with the philosophy. So they are appointing national team coaches. You appoint coaches on line with your philosophy. But every president can say, any Carlos Queiroz, Nejuma Waya, Mababu Bosuni Nacho, and Emunia Wahino, and Ghana, your football in your tracker. Or he's now coming to give us a new football DNA. Because Bianim Ghana say you're too defensive minded country. You're born a sanity. And then you do point here. Ghana for you watch me. Because some people feel coach no also to meet now. Nyamu can say in England a cover drone to obey ade. Nti ene ntina. Yamu bin so you say the skill set of your players. Usa send your bobre and your players in bobre city anua. Coach need to bring out the best in your players by nature. Ade nyamedie wura yemu no. Ontimi mfa maye. Coach wanko so ko Italy.
Asempa FM.
Italy for no de. Catanaccio buga sha defend. Ya nko enim ye ginechire. Ya to wall no. Ehwo na nko so ko enya ha. But your minister is running from station to station explaining himself simply because yankasa yete ye kasa ekura no. Ye ne clear cut policy ya. I tell you football no. And that is the more reason why we do appointment by heart because of who you know. How can you tell me, say, within the span of the like is an Oja in the 17 to one, say 3 years crying and my and now 4 years about
3 years in mine.
Within that 3 year period now, and the 17 kekempo, what's the coaches by me and sound? What change coaches by me and so on the 17 and the 17 one and the 17 kekeno? What's the coaches me and so blasters? What's the coaches in Sia? And then no and the 20 led by Maswe Kunedu. Now, former players in the main time, Nama Bom who.
No, my idea.
We know this uncommon way. Say, main time, Nama Bom ho. Main time, Panama Bom ho. But isn't it an sub-sub previous? Without fairness, young can without fairness, isn't it an insult to say, Maswa Kunedu will come down to this level to under 20, then you elevate Akwe Okuta iPad defense. Blasters assistant coach. Desmond Ofe was the under 20 coach.
Yeah.
But how can you now in football? How can you swap? What the Desmond Ofe under 20 mom called Blasters to be the second in command? They say head coach in what directly on the team coach. Na Maswa Kunde Dua was spent about 4, 5, 6 years, 7 years. At least onim ne ekoso Blasters team no a. So we board the man former players like onim say at least offer her the next step in line at the money coaching career is to be giving the Blasters team have a long-term plan for the man, groom him, financial coaching courses and workshops, empower him, build his capacity. Na mani nye jumano. What did you free through her? Now the number 220. No, so I just appointment. No, question be any come. She said that's one of fair Blasters. Maswa Kunedu near the number under 20. Manen come match. Now said my who's a more couple match. Only a fan say room for Domo and Mon social under 20. Mamon couple match now where a Quajibu out of Bumua. The Alpha president and his administration be quite young. Allah. The ultimate national football DNA. The biggest waste of time policy to introduce here. The biggest waste of time policy. Policies
they are not kind.
Yeah, they are not kind. And baby. We are always looking for people to use as scapegoats. We are always looking for the weakest link to sacrifice them, to shut the conversation as to why we didn't perform. We are always looking for that avenue. We have to chunk for free. How can you change 3 coaches or 4 coaches within the space of about 3 years and expect results at under 17? How can you be changing coaches, recycling coaches at under 20, and you expect to still bring that results in our open? Now, no check the background of the Morocco coach in Okuta, Morocco Sise coach in Okuta Omuna. You can't just say you didn't under 20 pay. You groom from under 20. It's a former football. You did not from the 20. Into the moment you didn't Basurahano. He is aligned with the DNA, the football DNA of Morocco. Morocco for introduce a man football. I'm say your friend say football policy for the next 4 years. I'm introducing in 2020. And I'm introducing say man football. Morocco from the so born and my football a whole. And only Morocco share women's icon. A problem the match. Wako back to back final. Wako final no. Wako back to back. Morocco no wako back to back. Na yeti hana yedi nkomono ye hwe football development na ye boa na uko level also mu pay attention a ho ne de. Ya say makola dwom no obi wuram no obi pie no obi wuram a how are we going to get the results intala media me baya de me de buy ni yetiawa say football people for na ye nkontompo and then come mechanic kura 7 years dan kay enough say nimpa de ankose ye hwe wunuma near the judge. Baby for 7 years, you don't solicit for votes. If you've really done a good job, you don't solicit for or canvass for votes. Baby for 7 years. That's why you do ma. But you no confine no monti wokrumha. No media no. Esere no man okay. Into mu nyina no kraka ne den o shewa bonte yaninja ndem mu problem ye face wo ha ne de problem no so wo kwa wonka. Nancy omeko say be start boy league omeko prampa meboa you be kwa chiche money squash din sa drink no ya chiche wie pe ya take decision e wi na abeto so na abebo football they introduce Ghana football DNA no is not working ya to DNA na to atwene and ya sorry a ya pe coach na every president a chair na damfo ni ntiem fa no ye good. Ya pekotia na minister na jai eduma kadi na a whole sports ministry we ja to ho minister is running from one station to another telling people say no you hear this type of school minister na head is job of coach say if you work up but we say minister na nkwa na oye coach no ho adwuma contract extension say wo yeah man interest na dey you person maintaining no only one person maintaining no. And you're Ghana for. And then I would be maintaining for. What is the coach's philosophy? Minister, what do you stand for? As a coach, what is the main problem? And I mean, what is the main problem of your national team? If we are fixing it, where are we fixing it from? Where are we fixing the thing from? And him for the Asha say free. Yes. Coach in the Bino, he has been able to instill some sort of discipline. Your national team Black Stars, and what you say discipline because for players to come out to talk about coaching, they know to say what or buy no my yes. Almost answer the Brew camp. In no matter how pressure above from Amasi who's ampa. Obi a cancer pafa coach ya wo ye dwuma but baby important and say the main problem of your national team since time immemorial aye china a demon say in panimfono ejai to pay proper attention to when the manage a national teams on juvenile level and what is the transition and the linkage the synergy what I say the synergy no the play bet me the play free under 17 me tie for ya na the bar say ye for blasters coach ya one no ye supervisor man the 17 and the 24 in fact edu na dey cause blasters coach no etumi ni sa juvenile coaches ni share no kire o ma de adameboa meboa na no to ado ni ntino okoche ma so kunedu ade ala oto ado na okoche ma so kunedu ade we da kire na de papa no nim de chen o na oto ado no person na to ogun kwa be ja tumi se classroom no okotena ho am oto ado abeche na de. But when Roberto Martinez and Thierry Henry call Belgium no, or your head coach no, not double as your friend say director of football Edma Belgium into OC2 because players in some friend the 17 no one no more day omoba into programming kwa the manager the 17 or was our head coach no enya tracker our program the manager players were under 17 but I had no my head coach in yes edwuma no because we head coach no ye ko tournament ye ko from fiche ho bana nko ya we ye ba be de ye ba be pamonten ye ho ne ye ma wo dwene no e ko kire obi a was high level no wo no ye hia wo de tena ha ye free ha ye de beba ha. But when you go to Belgium for instance say na making ye san hihye de to ho a Roberto Martinez whatever Belgium a juvenile level because him say free one eba the main team ni mo proper
kwaku san nyoma we nyina ya de ano aka de na amaye ntimi implement
say ni amaye ntimi implement no number 1 sa interest fun na ya na ekata ye ni no because ala sanya interest why will you appoint a coach? I will feel say coach in his capacity he's no good for that position. Now about appointing coach now within the space of about 3 months 6 months we be sa pamu coach
okay
because juvenile national teams and when you ncheda enye baby a ye matrama kwa ye the coach is kwa na yasa kwa pamu omo efiri ho enye baby a ye the coach kwa na ye hu say on paper what we want the coach to do and the problems are your person coach in fixing no Allah interview to Musa Allah can fix the problems inti Allah yama with 3 years because you nim say the problems na ye namu no within 3 months 4 months untumi fix this problem meboa inti dem pa na be ma Uganda for benya believe say like ins betumi aboa na ye de ye hu say like ins na untumi muaye e den na be ma sa believe na ba again remember sajidi na ba inti eyesa selfish interest no akata ye ninu ama you make appointment by heart but not based on competence. They don't appoint people based on competence.
One factor.
Yes, they do appointment to please people. Oh, alla de yempe baby mfanishe and so I will alla de senior made wa system ni mo okasi mingle pa kasi mingi ude yanji na 17 in free prospect e janso no she man chance ni be meboa nti yanyi free ni say informa kasi mingi na yanhwe ne kasi mingi so be ye samo boadu so anka ye nipa o so coach house say ye de ne kokata 2022 mboa world cup nti yama na the 20 na yanhwe odo so de kwa every course agigu ya boadu de pe baby na gina na yempe baby sa no mo no ho sa no mo ye they are not doing appointment based on competence. They are doing appointment based on how they feel and what they will gain and what they stand for. And no. Into for footballing reasons, they are not doing those. Someone always says Spain for no do World Cup final. Also, I'm Corana Saji Heroes no. And Corana Saji, uni manage some room. Ni yes Spain for Corana Heroes no Sam boy no. Umbuya and Shop book Akukrobian to me and found Tobonet. Omabo unbeaten aji Euros nti sankora no sankora na wo hu omo no Laporte mu wie World Cup we ni so mkodo mo mba bi mo the next 4 years we ko to mo World Cup and they will punish you or mesa punish you. And no one born now Enzo Fernandez say no Enzo Fernandez the last 4 years World Cup on you voting so a young best player at this point 4 years fast forward also a mature player and do near the Argentina he obi obekom no that young best player 4 years ago ono no standing up no shares ago no or shares ago no be say Messi was voted the best player last 4 years e do near din wo ball ni mu no also we share the reason why you say una we the best player last 4 years World Cup o see from no o matu me who Messi o de na right table cross da
abo
me ma hwe ball hwe ma TV ho hwe ball me who Messi o de na right table cross cross no as a tailor match ya
say ya calculate pa
boy ya ko to kobrani ti so pa ultimate ya she goal no ya take we didn't
we should have got no paradise business and we African mentality
ya bomb match consecutive matches too within the space of about 10 minutes omo put omo position to omo pin omo to that pressure no to me win the game. This is the mentality and some mentality yam build main national team no South Americans omo build ya do ko ban the 29 and the 23 no juvenile te ho ye build wo ha with mental toughness and when you build it into born now with until the final whistle no utikwa into one say no Argentina for sure second goal no England for page born for you Argentina for height 5 feet 5'1" Hurricane Moon enso Lautaro yefan say Sam Lisandro Martinez to me football free Hurricane muti so ya kyerɛw e wase ho ntiala until we do sanome ye until say ebejai na me feel say we need to have a national dialogue say you're moving from government appointment ebedu ye we kwesi anteti time ebe ye say yem for to me ma football people no sadie ne pa a make sense da na sadie na make sense da ye we samire nchiba wo de enede mesre no mfa coach na sam to baby an onya coach ne nsam ne kan bi onya nto ne enede me pers education on this one ultimate sports say mo ye abani na yi GFA chairman what I say aban na yi GFA chairman na ya ma football people for no true guy ka de hon krone ba mo the vice president abano me bi say yes san ya ye request anteki time ye di to me come football people say mu na mo di musika ye football nti mo nkoto aba na mo yi pani obedi football so between our time na ya aban na yi football chairman as the young say dey ye free president any kwesi anteki time ye di to me come football for so mo nkoto aba no between a battle any appointment no emunia wa him pa na make sense because we are still bleeding. Ghana is still bleeding. We are lost in the football forest. Ya yere o football forest o ya yere. Ya ni baby ayeko. Ya tia sabe ni baby ayeko. Ya change coaches by heart. Intala media ni besia. Minim ne Ghana fonso ehu. But in America say if you have association wade na no kan samu a ontumi nye. Na wade na no keke na e ka de brabra ni mpeni so. Wade brofo keke na brabra ni mpeni so. Na mum according the real edwuma no a omu taking decisions not based on competence but based on omu feelings, any influence be omu person omu nya dia, then so be it. Obi a yaman appointment dia no, it's more or less like nimpa ne yaman appointment but on ne ho de be edwuma no. Uko come say prove what? What prove what? Prove what? He said then we are sick and tired of that English, he said, and you have to prove it then. The results are glaring, the results are there. Be beyond the public. National Sports Authority Director General say Kanina your friend who say you're a football nation and came. I say we are bleeding. Intala my main family some pay.
Kwaku medase set.
Kwaku there it's no increase my one.
Some no hammy.
But
good morning.
Morning I say.
Nyamiadum.
And that's what we know but nyametiase. Sure. Yeah, nyametiase. My chatting for na no pay. Issues now queries raise interest for ukasa na actually you can want some Alatula and I'll pay for once again Kanija
senior
okay say some years back na ekudu Ghana ha your friend no Ghana League Clubs Association
Ghana Gaka
aguana
mpacho mami na kama na
mo de o se kan na o kai se na ekuo bi wo ha na me bisa se na ese se ekuo na guana
to me de egu
ko na nko Joseph wo
to me de egu so kai sa
me kai pa
Gaka wo ho
esa
nguye Gaka wo ho
oh Mbwami with current Gaka executives Mbwami
chairman Mr. John chairman
and the vice
yeah that woman there's this woman or yeah vice
Phyllis
yes
no Bobo
Memo yes so uni me boy dey be ka woman no say Phyllis so wa betra say akuo na first na e wo no kane no
onim de hwe Gaka wo to me personally egu.
Let you down.
Yes.
Gaka na first of all.
I am very, very disappointed
in Gaka. I'm going to tell you.
This is me say I may describe it Gaka sia. Me wa hopa. And now me da me say this is me dream crisis so.
What drink Gaka ho?
I'm telling you, because this is supposed to be a pressure group. The ultimate sports. Me put to FA on its toes. Naka wa yedia. Ese fata. Emma Premier League clubs. Emma Division 1 League clubs. Any other clubs are a part of the association. But Gaka is no more the Gaka we knew some years back. Gaka gu.
Nidako. The Gaka gu.
What was the last time apart from top 4? I will be who Gaka executives. I will master uniforms. I said Lacoste knit t-shirts. And not much venue. You tell me. The last time I would take Gaka. You tell me somebody but one apart from top 4, you bought top 4 before I shall league. I say racism. The ultimate sports show. Common congratulatory message. Common release. I had the Bobo Mediama. Any nations abaso. Say Mediama win the Premier League. Nations win the FA Cup. Una we mother umbrella. Una all the league clubs in Nigeria. Eshawase. We bought these 2 clubs in Abaso. We are there to support them as they prepare to go to Africa. What it be, sir? The ultimate sports show. What it be, sir? Besine, what it be, sir? And so we are aware, sir. Team B, top player percentage because Gaka. Are you aware? Unim. The person will be born with the core mandate.
Commanded today. Gaka is supposed to even provide material and financial support to the clubs. And then say no they know what they so to me organize it top 4 na class about top 4 Sikebi
Alatuula. Because I thought say somebody like Mr. Ansa Phyllis Maku, and then Phyllis or has as one more president so said then or has Uncle Joseph no more. Fred Tindam no more. And yet these are people who are football, Ranty and so.
No red and some no medical to Kubai.
I'm not confirm, say. Omo contesting the amount for car say. The relationship with the FA no to you to abamana.
To me,
gentleman. True. Because a Gaka etiasia.
Nko disimen kanjo se omo tiase pa.
Oh sir. And they almost sorry. In fact, they are disappointing us. Uncle Joseph, you knew. Say we are aware. Say some of us campaign for you. You are a brother. In fact, go clubs in any mercy. You are not doing the reason. The reason why I vote to Mamu. We are not saying it. Samotiasia, Aka clubs, and do players for 3-4 months. Among Kawasem. The ultimate sports show. Mama, FA no want to know because be a group be and put pressure on the FA. I said we see to Pepsi the three brush who here and I'm a boy.
There really.
Oh the day. This is Siano. FA no want to know. And I will link this thing. I try to make us see the reason why FA no I find it so comfortable. Or I mean, a league in an idea no. I said I'm funny. I will link it to it. Namia do much now. Because the oya mother, I said about the yamra. Obatan be a war a man man. Ye who one ne ye who be Gaka Yamutu
Asempa FM.
Inti clubs no de ombeko bia enfo bia ho de clubs no beye awom ho beto wo mo enfo bia ho I say wo ho awuni eja o ma me ni ho papa ni ho wo so anwa na be pa wadi muso
to mo je Daka for na ma clubs na e
because club bia no udimu a u players o technical we employees for me na say bu ka ho na mo for club na me boa this is nema nko yi a saka Gaka ye adwuma anka obi besu se okọ efi ko boy efi amane ana no anka obekọ what problem be you go to Gaka na Gaka so do anim now they are called efi and then you see the only time I be who Gaka executives omo hu kwa no bu anichi eye when na yebo top 4 omo ria enu anu no who am biom say you season no say clubs e be sha say asate mo pre-season for the 2026-27 league season say clubs e be sha say ana me boa
I say nko say winners of the FA Cup and the league no mbo mabaso
ewe
I send you a message
me say public omo ye release me so omo ye release me Inko Joseph I dare you send it to me right now
send them my
for see and I to all
Daka for ada on
e be woman da omo
Daka wu
fashion biom at least anye kwa those days could you feel no I mean you tell my voice and I'm boy
yeah
and you baby kwa nice could you feel was against the FA because Obomodi who say at least on so say yes he happens to be the president or the leader of Gaka and what they have father say
the ultimate
is answer anyhow executives no way ni vice way those days Alatuula na ye nim say anje yie kra no Patrick Akoto mini ochiniba no kasama Gaka those days enti anje kra bibi hia wa ufa phone na unim kasama afo kasa e Gaka Inko Joseph wutie ye why now ya Gaka spokesperson why na say bibi hia ya pese okasa e wo Gaka related issues wa e betumi afre no why na say baby ehia wa Alatuula say see am no ka say abed e say o ye frɛ obi a oye pia ejumama Gaka ana obi a okasama Gaka ye frɛ no na ko cheche nyama ho a ye ko frɛ wan Inko Joseph ye ko frɛ wan ye frɛ wa na ye frɛ wan Alatuula sesi aye ka say o de fa say e de bia e tu nchen
Asempa FM
e be hye season na ase e no say kan fi bia no ase de be hye season ase no ye bottle for bisan Inko Joseph say ye pese ye ti wo mo ahoboa for the coming say ye bottle for before the commencement of the new season. You about to for na say about to for o mo hoboa any day. Na Inko Joseph in chair nipa ye mfre no. Apart from Mr. Ansa at the Gaka chairman and president no, and then the vice no. Why not Okasama Gaka? We are
the ultimate sports show.
But those days, anye you kwaka ifa for betu Patrick Akoto anameboa. Those days, It is a see idea. I say Obia interest. Entino Obia kana no atum. Yenkasa. Enti ama Momua omu regulate I say almost all relaxing. Because anye aka by this time po yenim calendar for the top 4 and for the coming season no say you bought top 4 to usher in the new season no aka yenim aka away as we speak say every the date aba aye the register players aye the close or the time e the best season as aba ana mebo a it is say afi yem bought top 4 mebo a afi yem bought top 4 mebo a
the who idea we double
etuju o mara otra the reason why FA na ye relax aye who say because Gaka ineffective no otra
Asempa FM 0302216545 0302216546 yenko ngomano so na anopai yene Ghana fo eni nkomo kakra na dadwen a wonso wo monitor ye no ye no atofom e wo fidue ma nti wonso betimi e de wo de no aba ne me callers no e wo time obi anso betimi e de ne dadwen de ba aba live on the show 0302216545 0302216546 we any numbers are anopai say wo dadwen a also ode efa so aba live ewo Asempa 94.7 FM so 0302216545 0302216546. Hello, good morning.
Alatuula.
Woko dia na.
Na me ade me ode pa na so today.
Oh, at the party here.
We also for the whole set na me ba ko pe our na do mo set my bet. Anyone Alatuula.
Na into.
Alatuula can say in fact I'm more about do abandon program on the play the mission. And the American say the best say encantity no na aban point event as president ama born in Korea na let's say I want to aban side ensemble because of that event time under 20 if you are with a glass like up Korea and I tell you player that power no to a question and today you could event like up by the place ya omu na be blast and I just say one of them go and say wala tu ya start by pa we any the mom na ya ta gan football e ka say na e jama ka to ku a o ba gu gan football na de ama dream Chelsea ka to ku team 7 years ni how many coaches are there offer ka Ghana team ya di mani o ba friend as president ke seven matches by 6 coach I don't tell you the best Ghana for that I believe too much the best one penny the omle my that
but I say 030. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Bajo Dini baby Akazafi.
Amadu. Jamaica Bajo I need my power over here. This is Ghana for it Aladu me for instance and someone another person with the other things that I'm discussing again. I'm going to say for most and for country. Yeah, no more you no there. If you go I'm Alatuula Kaminda okay. Ana ya pamo. Me pamo se mistake ba. Na mo position ba ba. Ata, ni ma ya ye o ma lo. O me nge yo ya me so o ma ye tipo. Se bi yesu kura aba ye hospital na aba ye position ma. Ba o me ye hospital. Mo ko ba mo bi mo ba za interest no. Se ya pa ko ta o no pa mre ama. O be ko to wa be dia de o we do ta ya para ma pe president president. I'm going to go for the whole stuff. I'm going to let you stand away after. I'm away and say. Please, I say, every parent goes to for now from the prayer. Not even the Kurama, sorry. Come to Otuado, Otuado qualify him. I'll wake up qualified. Or where? Or match or boys and seconds of images. Or you got many images. I'm going to jump to come has both presented. Famino, or Famino, may I call it up about the boy, how much I mean, England boy. I'm the boy. You can talk. Yes, I'm told to have yes, I'm permanent. na na ko proper ba kan ja kan you ana
wo ka de wo dia na wo ka
me ya gana ni ba coach de me na be problem me point coach ana we enter no point coach ni bora enda say go point coach no point from soba ayo nzunga le mo nzo ba be mo tuba mo tu to ma yeni mo o mo we nsa o mo ni ma wo mo nso mo ni ade na yeni ba mo kan ko bo
nkomo asa ono ye tia ye red ye sports no me nka sports o masem ba we are free kwan wa no pay. Good morning.
Hello Alatuula.
Emotional
intelligence from Alatuula question.
Bibi aboko there.
Yeah, I don't know ko listen and I don't can problem.
Yes you.
The inefficiency of the president can never be attributed to the vice president. Are you aware?
What's it?
The president is effective, and you cannot talk about because of the inefficiency of the vice president.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the authority has been given to the president. I'm trying to put in there, say, the president is inefficient, and then because of that, inefficient that.
And
the power to every other in the Gaka every 20%. Very away. Apart from his position as CAF, when Ghana again a crapu, and I want him. And my maestro said there is somebody at the FPR or Casabian Catano. Say woman or can I
yeah.
Yeah. That woman of our check at the group. I know about fighting back. And I got a bed. That can I want some more as an umbrella body. They are almost supervised. They are supposed to supervise the friends, how do you call it? The clubs here and there. But then they are not doing. Somebody has been given the mandate. Somebody has been voted for to take control of Ghana football as a whole.
Yeah.
Yes. Obi authority, obi control. And so be
and Tibia ni wa ga ka betimi ayede abo akwama clubs no.
Master, look at the way FNC, the Director General of FNC, Sports Authority, Kaka. What I say? Institution say, so TSA Casa Roman do there. For former FNC, NSA boss, Oma Bobo, Wana Meboa. Because we all kind of something at you.
Yeah, they say the kind of say you
because politically, no, and some gens talk about he saying them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, got to say, president football nation, boy, and now no kind of fear no queer. And your football nation, you may boo because I know the cafe. Yeah, a friend, a friend, a good World Cup. The last spot, I want to Ghana, you could be another boy. Last spot, you could be. That seems I'm qualified for World Cup and I don't want.
I know.
I know. There was a friend say, tailored measure pass with the right leg of Messi. And I know that. Yes. Football goes in the wrong way, you know. And I won't.
Perfect.
But when we never manage one
da.
Oh, they say Argentina, so Argentina 1990. They came to the final the same year. They lost at the final. Germans, okay.
But we are sure somebody lose to find our way.
Let's be understand it. Ticket that can no number Barcelona. And now the Spanish national team, you know. If they come and stay, no more for their things. I want to see that. If you feel but Ghana League, yeah, bro. Ghana League, yeah,
Faso no so ba ya na ebedi.
Okay.
Faso no so ba ya na ebedi ukruma.
Because who pa just no do no more. But the dear chest and pay you go be do correct. Don't say na FH man the park the whole sports stadium don't. Or ton players who you are seeing went to develop push up. Bye bye.
But I say 0302216545. Hello, good morning.
You na pombo ko de.
Yanko pa don boko na so.
Adon you so one day so we are the one and fully General PK already minute.
General NTO.
My mention boss, Nana Obana Asenso, Unina Bakope. Alatuula, Nukwe Bakope. Ghana football, Ayerao. Catch me. And as I say, Bukra. Because among Ghana football, any direction be now, Nipa would disappoint you by a category. Papa no, Semizuno was TV so, and I'm going to social media, I'm a rock or pad manner. I'm afraid their manner. Because the kind of manifesto, maybe the whole CIO, the game changer, has a game changer, no. Manifesto, no. I don't know who didn't go to Median or not, no one, my fan, my shoe. I'm sure Papa 9 cents, no, share the manifesto on the buyer now. I'm rock on the power. I was man. Because a call fast so I Google football no use football that. So they catch them and some there come in that say and remember I'm a catch a better president no Google football come in did that. But me catch and say a wapaya on jai. So we need the whole wants to football now. Let's say until no jai. Now millions nipa a people no career. Alatuula 7 years ni Ghana football die no akodu he Alatuula akodu he you one player bi ampo ma enka say o Kate be 2019 no player we no me ogumu from under 17 bara 20 ya na 20 ya na 17 ya na 19 ya na 15 ya na 13 it up to start under 16 na 7 years ni yenye one player ma enka say Kate be represent player back me say no nim wrestle omuti so be gina ko mo man na in one player graph and boy so Alatuula it take the kuku boss ko so ya Liverpool bo be kan na won manifesto asini na na e bo keke na adada kwa se se ka bo free to implement enu a Alatuula we wa ha o internet election be ba o wa na keta e be che ba sama clubs no no be che ba sama teams no ko manu bia edi. But the fundamental na egu na fashion do man bo ne de club chairman say club so ko mo tin kan wasan bia Alatuula o mo tin kan wasan bia and then the club see so fana every president kan me team bu gawe ne bobre do po ni ya pam serving coach Alatuula me say that team die o fa coach ha e say unya a style of play say dia Ghana as a national team e wo no ye fa coach sa this the kind of coach say ye fa ye ni game for the best but ye fa a coach. But Alatuula coach say fa baba say na obi aba ni open you obi aba that is open obu so so man ka say ni anes dia but ka say obey Ghana DNA it DNA no way catch am suma no say e ko for football no the Ghana for ya solia obi go no obi go no crowd Martin mediocre ke vend ko work of the player
you know am that say
and can't catch the president so much of so many job na set new ke vend na let say the team is that place ko dia mai e ke we see mo o ka tell say ya ko ka ba ko restaurant the two FIFA na consider you FIFA na consider yen you na 4% and qualify you need second you third you FIFA na consider you go tell two no o see am bonju so why are there get maybe will be ashamed to you what say.
But I say yeah for 0302216545 0302216546. Hello, good morning. 03022. Hello, good morning. Boko there.
And then they use to adon ahwade abaka.
Razak Indio.
Dunia e do baby a o ti we din o mo fa kwa say o kabi. We say nsam ana uchi sports na ana Asempa so me fidie de da ho a machine metti pishia ko say mo baba edi ana mo di nya o de me pane say ora kwesi ente shibo ye FA president 2005 and 2020 2006 ori ye ko ka ye ko ye nimu kama ora kwesi ente shibo no ho mo de o de adaponti ekwaje weka wodi ye misa ye ho pa se owura kwesi ye ntesi be ye FP president no rekoso ye nyina no
kete kuku wet me breaki just 10% kwa na ude mi bisaw over continent chi every president obey no over kete kuku wet me between mu just 10% kwa na yet me ko Angola ekobo African Cup ni Egypt ko fana na Egypt just one go penny the year film yet me ko ekobo South Africa ekoba ko do 7 fana and then Ghana national team yet me ko Africus na ye hu ye bobre yet me ko Cameroon ni ye hu ye bobre over kete kuku pensu yet me ba ko qualifying pokrano yentimi qualify she liga gakaya ye nuabe manike wow de wa ye nise ye ho se entane gaka mpenifo bi etwem ye nurefu mudin tete mpenifo no etwem wo de hwe ni wo de ye nise se bia bi kra na ene we owura misa abla penso papa penyi ya ni so ye onyini wo ko she ni penso otimi gada sports college momra mumo league no hunde romaye mumo ye FA Cup mum ka wansam de and the gaga is sports college and gaga and first class sports college on ye ni nyam no esose Ghana supporters union and then
Ose gaga is a sports college.
Yes
gaga is a sports college association.
Oh de winim na minim
SBS man family one. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Maxwell Agege.
Maxwell papa.
Meso mafio pa bibia ko de.
Say to twa me abo.
O mi twa o mo.
Oh, na so friend, say na say you din kon we say no aran.
Me ka san ne.
Ba so be we ojoba. Manin trail.
Ojugwa. Drumo son.
Aye. Me bra be do all.
Yeah, what be do?
Aye. Me the radiase so de naba. Utie ni nkomo no ma block obre de na je say. Ontumi nto kwan so ade kran fe me obia o. Say. Na utie ni nkomo na obo eno ya.
Nkomo sa bre ne de we adi ho nkomo wi ho ya abruchi nkomo.
Nkomo na obo no utumi say. Tumi talk on so ade family yo.
O de bibi bre o.
Mpacho okay. Anya me fe na busa.
Anti friend na ha de obeji amajo radio so.
Mate. Tell me so obedi ni nkomo no. Ana nya radio.
But say o de o ne was
media no good relationship anti ai. Mami chia multimedia, mi chia mi no me studio. Mami kan che Abdusalam Yakubu se mi chia no na. Saint Philip na this phone Benjamin Atara kwa. Me dadwen kese pa U17 na qualify no mami mo abaso se hona me amini pa na no do sa for me wa and then I said that ben need to be raise issue bia na ye me nwanwa kakra for omu pedium na no kwani nyame anim ni se pedium de ka utu kwan na de ma na pedium de ye ni pedium ho kawo might to me abo qualify aye de omu ka pedium aye ntuaye so the same fata say onti mpanifo na omu hwetua pedium ntom tukwan ya omu pedium na na kem omkoye djuma ne ba ansa na later na de pedium amor say qualification bonus ufa metiasie but say pedium pa mo ponbi pa no pedium amakam de sports minister ko America World Cup pedium na nkam sports minister pedium no nkam Black Star players a cowboy wake up my on pedium no me say sankamu e dey e tia e ka bo me o de mom e say na my abobo living on pedium no atom ayen tia from mom there first minister yes slow ya pa ucho anya Black Star juma nko na wo ye o de Black Star nkomo too much essay initiatives na kan ni na afi say the dia de wi aya kan say minister say bebe nya be blaster no enu bi so na we because who din komo dia na yutia e blaster komo nko a U17 20 23 ni nyema ni nyina no afi we say enu no ana enu no ehia wana yes rew share pedium de ye say ye di pedium hoka Alatula me da twen ba kon so eye say ye ko tournament ba na nko yi na bi ni mu chi o madua na koye se atendidie ubenya Magua Sergio Ramos Van Dijk no you defending and I'm on Omana Kwakoye say no say defending na ene yes is for the two coin behind hotel mom them it's a bit defending the NCC defending no and my Kwakoye say no because adiano ye depend there to bibiano na say bibi tia na you bold na say to me Canada also better than Magua Sergio Ramos na be defend ya Omani say ya na be ko adiamaye say ha anasa kotoko ekobo Confederation Cup Champions League the Jigudia and you have a chumano criticizing us in Penifone kotoko Penifone but the bad state team dey be defend na national team dey dey anybody no ko bo Alatula amon fa kotonte Alatula say aka tente to so ni nte
minimum
and you two a personal you the one say
now the body assurance and what
and another thing kotoko there and you one quite say we need to me now criticize you but bad state team na say half kotoko and say we too quite no hotel ko dem no pedium in the other ball no criticize but next media and you do too quite akọ pedium mama ama baby ada in the other than Magua Sergio Ramos by that Lucio no defending yes say defending no one can say say agenda would defend it and shame to you say would defend it but still we be see set no would defending yes say defending and then no make say me be there ko support I say football say obi e bobo Alatula what can 48 countries are you me ma so 2 countries na ko work what fucking so bobo na
obi ani mo
bobo sa ke na ya kano so obi e bobo ko support me no nya agin I think ko so obi e bobo what can pa you boy you start to wake up you know how many countries like countries na do wake up I think obi e bobo Zimbabwe ni African countries are ko and countries do ko obi need Ghana you to talk any football na city class any afra any cover no bobo you are afwa you countries to be cheap say Zimbabwe qualify Nigeria qualify South Africa qualify Cameroon qualify you need to Zimbabwe so be just information ala tu and busao
that be bedding
you so be bobo and some go there you can so be bobo you to see
that's an pay Maxwell Agege last caller na yemfa NC 0302216545 hello good morning Bacho Dini baby akaza free
Agabu Wanze
Agabus yentio
Mo chairman I'm chairman kwa board back up akuma club akwa waka currently there menkwana me board wa blitz and obanso amedi dipete chairman we wan come on then be Ghana for so you can't say enkoya anu dum ka say dia your time no be time to security and also time no be time ya for so no kula na ya den ya kan enkoya ya beka enkoya so a beka because you na your man dey ya so and you need to win the ya ekoso chairman ketu James FC any RT ebobo your papa players ya omunya registered ebobo no yewe no that result no 89 player onu ko ejina mu ebo goals pu ni nyina ejina as good ni entire life ebobo a you say first match and then see you lebu as good lebu entire life and the way nyina no wo mamu a who say corruption no eno ana ekoso football that I understand the phone because the cook about them and to be can and you man now and for you and then I call back I want to do my way up that's our management committee for we are teaching work that management committee the next sure that I want my doing on the phone because you know Ram with my packer every damn media market what you do I doing I am a media come be there fine everybody media man that's a wood that management committee not the Ghana football for say they are that's a area fan Randy Abbey lot of lions to come that's a wood that management committee so as a black star every Ghana league for say they are and area fan best company for
that's a management committee for the more league so
but no our club our league our club and so we number 2 because go back as a chairman ya ko employee nda kwa so amu no amu wa ka ke dinga kanom to
Agabus that's it Yemfa Agabus ewie afrefo ni na ye na ho emra na otwabo Asempa 94.7 FM so eni ye kwaba ye ba ye de amana nsem no na ebro.
Change is in the air at the Joy News Habitat Fair.
Say you separated the men from the boys. Now you track and call Makuku Damnoa. If you love him, 19th July 2026, we are singing our biggest football tournament. It is from King Games. The 2026 FIFA World Cup. 48 teams, 104 matches. And we're USA, Canada, and Mexico. Argentina with men back to back. And I went from next year. The good side player when it's here. Sports 1 Asempa 94.7. Any multimedia platforms ring now. Enti wuti Asempa from Atoma from Israel from now. Now shut down TV. Adomonline.com and social media platforms are what is. Yeah, Baba Washem, get your feeling. It's a Ghana nebo and a big match. Yes, Pania Craft for more USA, Canada, and Mexico. Now better. New programs are what live commentary. Analysis, the report are what. I had 2026 FIFA World Cup. Enti Babia, Shababia.
It's time to believe. We are changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high. Got to dream with Puma drinks. Yeah, believe it, you can achieve. Oh yeah, clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make me start the place of vibe. Oh yeah, come on.
Puma Drinks, a whole new vibe. Proudly produced by Casa Preco PLC. This advert is FDA approved.
Ensema hudwa esinyina emwa kesia wasa wuti biara Asempa yetia ena obetino Asempa yetia eye kasiebo a yede bro ewo Asempa FM enwenu nsia empai mu 6:30 sharp ensema hudwa esisi ye hunye ni nyina yede bro Asempa yetia eye straight to the point essence Asempa yetia
Screen Charlie Ito yenche crowd. I'm share. That's all Samsung Care Plus. I don't see it. Actually, Samsung Care Plus. I got that full screen. I said so. It's just kitty pet. Let's see if I'm now sharp. And Galaxy S25 also can hold. S25 for A3 so Z Flip Seafood. Ding now more. Utoya na we do go send credit. I'm selling the phone Samsung. Yes sir. Oh, now you kill me yana toy. Yeah, na je ni wasa.
Samsung Care Plus. Or Samsung Galaxy phone no buy. Yeah. What tough one. Register or consume back one and name your symptom. Call Samsung.com/Africa and now Samsung dealer. Yeah. This is a crowd.
Mula Sports. See the all sharp, no long till. MulaSports.com.gh. Start win and start cash out. MulaSports.com.gh. Mula Sports with the run that city. Play, win, cash out. Yes, play and stand the chance to win Mula at MulaSports.com.gh. Enjoy premium soccer action, exciting trips on the aviator plane, and exciting spins on all your favorite virtual games. Mula Sports. Oh, Mula. Bet responsibly. Gambling can be addictive. Not for persons under 18. This advertisement is regulated by the
Ayampo, say a quantum ye can you nim na one could be na years artism and no be brain na Ghana edition nemu won performance the otia when beje and the rebel.
You cry you yes slow ato a year 20 inches 3 days yet be wait a crow
NT Tiabruchenko mo akwaku amankwa akuntajo edi bro wa Asempa 94.7 FM so
edru me nda na se nua no mu amanone ye omosia kakra ye omusu ehunu ye nsu yatie ye nyina etrasia ni aka bom
memre da bia e bonosia e premuse ya ekosi no watwe twentwere ye ho e wo abrochire se de yakohu eni de abedru fie de yehu ni ehwe de ye ne de aba de enye no eni kwase ye
ze na je se abrochire nkomo na dimu tintim pa
ye bewe no ma hodo a e won kofo man so a ye betimi de aboa Ghana amna fa ne tuma pefra o manyi buntu na habot sign passport won sensem ni nyina ye de bro e wo abrochire nkomo dwumadi yi mu ye besa so mo akwanya no share wadwin.
Robert David because of Germany. Kobe. Yeah, Amsterdam. Concept was for about Jeffrey woman and then woman no mutifi no mukura na so program no aso project no mama.
Shanison say me me de bia 6 p.m. Boganie abotre komoni.
If you want quality, this be where you belong. Oh, gonna shout and sing the song. When the sun they hot, syntax no break when the rain they fall. Still no shake. Builders they choose and plumbers they prove. Any project you they start. Jack Patabare vimanya ku.
Wado. Bia wodi atiara pa ani awia. Naso adunu bra. Eye bibia. Ewo Asempa FM 94.7. Bibia jumani fufra. Yedi Asempa FM Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Amadama. Bibia wo bisa traffic next year. Kemechi bibia no doji afa. Anyum so. Dia beba na ko. Funny stories and Philistine na. Esu ni sadiso. Mesiama. Nimu menkancho bia o boko konsa dia yemia. Just bibia jumani wa Asempa FM so. Edisiame Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eye bibia.
Every day, the grind goes on. We chase the money. We chase the jobs. But sometimes, everything can wait.
Ghana have done it. Ghana heading to the 5th World Cup.
And in that moment, nothing else matters. Everything can wait. FIFA World Cup time has so, and all 104 games are live on SuperSport on GoTV from 11th June to 19th July. Reconnect today from as little as 98 Ghana cedis per GoTV. Love it.
What a fever no abo na Electron Ghana Limited at the stadium ni jeni baufi we dey ya tete nyamani nyina so ye person who go bia pepe na which be budge won so asa wuti stadium bobi and it's the bro discounts e was Samsung TCL and Nasco smart TVs nina ma match day bia nye we ni jeda na beti ye powerful air conditioners and ye coolers ye top and bottom mount chest and display fridges no gas cooker so washing machines microwaves and ye small kitchen appliances in your kikahunina. When the football promotioners so power fimu. Kahuna ko ye showroom. Any anamo sifa one Ghana fan enina. And our friend was 050-315-9738. Bet me so for www.electrolandgh.com. Electroland. It is stadium no baufi.
Mula Sports. See the all sharp, no long tail. MulaSports.com.gh. Start to win and start cash out. MulaSports.com.gh. Mula Sports with the run the city. Play, win, cash out. Yes, play and stand the chance to win Mula at MulaSports.com.gh. Enjoy premium soccer action, exciting trips on the aviator plane, and exciting spins on all your favorite virtual games. Mula Sports. Mula. Bet responsibly. Gambling can be addictive. Not for persons under 18. This advertisement is regulated by the
who they blast? We they blast them. Who they blast? We they blast them. Who they blast? We they blast them. Blast a bit every day and night. After eating before bed, blast the gems away. The sugar tank go blast them. Fufu tank go blast them. Rice tank go blast them.
When it comes to your teeth, follow World Cup. Brush them twice daily with Pepsodent, now in limited edition packs. This advert is FDA approved.
Mrena so ewo computer agukesi a edimu mreno na asuyo o sebo eni padom eni vuvuzela no aye krado sa World Cup season e yade aguprama so ne be ye de enu nti fabre fie se de be abetimi atnase na wajegira dem no wahwe ni yie beto crystal clear television powerful soundbar eni home theaters laptops phone eni projectors yate teso we enye discount sales keko to be 3,000 Ghana cedis echo ne raya raffle draw nim. Ubetimi win 100-inch 4K TV, phones, laptops, any achede bebre keka ho. Tutumika se Eco Computer showroom. Yeah, Benwo. And I say shopping online. Compugana.com. Fresh 0302 752020. WhatsApp is 0243 143 143. Compugana Go Rush Season. The ultimate football experience.
Say yes, separate the men from the boys. Now you track and call Makuku Damnoa. If you love him, Coast 19th July 2026, we are singing our biggest football tournament. It is from King Gates. The 2026 FIFA World Cup. 48 teams, 104 matches. And we're USA, Canada, and Mexico. Argentina with men back to back. And I went from next year. The good side player when it's here. Sports 1 Asempa 94.7. Any multimedia platforms ring now. Eti wuti Asempa from Atoma from Israel from now. Now shut them TV. Adomonline.com and social media platforms are what is. Yeah, Baba worship. It's your feeling. It's second on airborne. Now big match. Yeah, Sepania Craft from USA, Canada, and Mexico. Now better. New programs are what on live commentary. Analysis. The report are what on. I had 2026 FIFA World Cup. And Babia.
Change is in the air at the Joy News Habitat Fair.
Hello, Maha. Me frefio bank. Se see yenya ohawen system ni hunti. E ho be hia se ye bebo account ni ho ban. Miss Show, ubetimi abobo account number. Sambo wo username ne wo password ni mami. Ni yenhwe ni enya ho siesie no ma enimi ya. Ni nya kwan fa wo account no dijuma. Ani, wo username and wo password. Me pese me hwe se ye no ana.
Sheye wo fraud from the bank and misa wo username pin and our password e wo phone soda ma weni na ho na so bi ye wasa we kunun tem isi anopan sankai boy Ghana Association of Banks na dey bro. If you stop the fraud, you go fit to stop the fraud.
Say Ebano electrical appliances baby baako pe na obinya de papa na ne buof Franco smart TVs every 32 edico 100 inches air conditioners washing machines blenders microwaves kettle cooking stoves your Samsung with CCTV cameras any crystal clear never phones any accessories abi you know that Franco number 1 Bura Franco shop be Benwo Nekwajo electrical appliances ya tete small friend 0246-422-338 and 0555-939311 and www.francotrading.com with me ako app store any play store no download Franco app Franco still phone papa is here
Abukansi brina so afi woke up no electromat dia tede tiremu dindindini to TV boni 5,000 copy 15,000 Ghana cedis e electromat so PM na ya jaw DSTV decoder and busumi ba ko subscription a wo be DSTV free na tayo yenya wie ya crack so wo to high free 468 liters and higher TV 50 and 55 inches wa electromat ya jaw TV 32 inches free. That's right, just the way you go TV, now you go extra TV free. You better know electromat piano. Your mama tell you to say iron, blender, mini soundbar, any attention you can hold brain. And you know you tell me, number electromat so PM. And out on online, www.electromat.com.ga. Remember discount and free delivery on Carabia. Skyse promotion you shake a kada home.
Me free me ya. Say hepatitis. Me twaste. Me srimu. Asa why be na ekiki me. Emu ya me ya. Sciatica. Any bone fracture no. You drew Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Dr. Kosio Dia ya betrete. Sciatica. Entini. Any bone fracture. Numpemu yare. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Ebe show me one. Entemu kura. One must specialize wasa area ropa. Yare ba kosho ne sayo mumbre pa hepatitis B, stroke, diabetes, akumemu yare ahoro, typhoid, awo, juice mu yare. Ni nyina Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Koko wadi abef mfidie be hwehwe mu
ho yie ansa na wɔde wɔn nduro na nanam no akam Accra or Kwabenya ACP Road was see power bus stop wo hɔ Kumase or Feyase wɔne Josbro filling station de hwɛ no mum ɛna takra de so Anaji Estates Customs Road Ghana ha baabi obi a wo bia mfrɛ 0244 54 44 22 and 0200 38 38 31
Power Specialist Herbal Hospital.
Hepatitis B ayare.
Hey Oba, obi me real no. Obi a twi sem de sin trafo na etwa yo. Sa. Phone be. Samsung Galaxy A17y. Am I content yet to say sini a eni twa. Ana chakwa na eni da ho. Na e wo AI. Ma pure ni abebre sanu. Ne dan no. Gemini, cycle to search, music search. Na ye jmo apps na. Sa. Ina afi na o ka twa me.
Samsung Galaxy A17 phones kona AI the phone so camera papia phone ni kabia phone ya ma wa wodi na sesiwo e bobra kondi Lucas kabe 3000 Ghana cedis kwa musabe ka Samsung Galaxy A07 na A17 phone
hey isika ya 1000 to pay
ni how your Samsung Galaxy A06 and so at the mall.
Madam, at the top bar, hungry customers are waiting because a penalty is about to be taken. Abna has bent the jollof because she was celebrating Ghana's goal. Everything can wait because it's the FIFA World Cup 2026. Catch all 104 games live on SuperSport on DSTV from 11th June to 19th July. Reconnect from as little as 58 Ghana cedis per DSTV, your home of entertainment.
What up, Renabo? No more pay football, no one here. Electoral Ghana Limited, Eddie Stadium, no bouncy. And one is over to Samsung, TCL, and NASCO Smart TV, a 50-inch, and Nadia Brosa, then your free DSTV decoder, and a 1 month free subscription. Share, what capital? Yeah, they bow no live. Now, what's in your discount? Akudro, and a free Zappa decoder. Electroland, move forward, Cup number 3. Electroland, move forward to me, show. Eti ka wona ko electoral showroom bia wo Ghana fanenina anadi obenwo anabetimi afre 050-315-9739 ko www.electoralga.com nemom kai se nhihye kakra wo ho.
This football season, Max by Hat-Trick promo hits live. Score cash goals, win with free subscription and huge discounts. World Cup week and Max Bia Empower. It's sunset with TV and Nintia. It's sunset. Max by Hat-Trick promo ewaha. Score up to 40% off on all TVs. After Superto TV, then your free DSTV box and 1 month free subscription. Once more, predict matches correctly when you buy Techno Come on 50 and get a cash back. Hey, where the Hat-Trick promo Ankasa. Pure enjoyment and massive savings. Enjoy the big games and save big. Promo way and cost from 8 June and 20th July. Fraying. It was 0544-019-552. Max by a year Hat-Trick promo. A year Hat-Trick promo.
I'm the best in the world. I got my power. I got experience.
So the foreign minister Eric Asiedibuedi Eddie Erem by mulasports.com.ga mulasports.com.ga or say bet bold win big instant win instant cash out. It is say basketball, say your tennis, say your football, your mulasports.com.ga ubetimi apeti e ohonyina Max Buy, Anopai Utiemi Ashenson, say Oko Max Buy showroom beer, television I open, say LG, TCL, Infinite, Ninano, Ebi Ewoho, 32 up to 85 inches, and the Auto Ewo Max Buy, Yama DSTV box 1 month, you know. Yadi bibia tutu na kwa 1 month subscription. Ubet me enjoy kama pa. And ti bomodin se obeto TV set, you know. Ni na area free max bar. Free max bar 0544019552. Terms and conditions apply. 0544019552. Pepsodent. Also brush in the morning and evening. The right defense, I don't know. Obedi wakajiremu. Obema wanimu nkano aye kama. Wasene ho abede. Enti anopa bia no watwi. Enyumre no watwi. Eye Pepsodent. Ni e kamfo edi ama. Your home of entertainment, DSTV. Said your World Cup, 104 matches ni nano. Yedi Emao. Now would you when you bush your form enjoy games, you know. But more than say one Jewodia, Obejo dear, World Cup and Chino, entertainment are ruining, movies are ruining, Koso our DSTV. The Enkan Zoom Kwa, and Tiwon Jewodia, but more than sound Sabeka DSTV box. Electroland Ghana. World Cup ebi ano wan kobi omo na ema TV gwei ebodan no ho e wo fie a che say de wo park na eso and to say Samsung say Nasco say TCL ni na no Electroland edibi abedwaso beso ukita 699 Ghana cedi a unya bi edi free Electroland for aboboano enye no kwa air condition blender horo chest freezers horo washing machine microwave kitchen appliances to area free Electroland. A chedia kese rafo no so eguswa ekoso. Enti any Electroland. Endija na yemwao. Electroland also bringing the stadium home. www.electrolandgh.com. Ntintan kese no so enono. Any enkasa 0503159739. 0503159739. And at 0502989894. I know Electroland for numbers. I don't know.
Hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby.
Yanko Kompo Ghana. You do Kompo Ghana. I'm also Efro. Sebejo television set, you know, Efri Air Kompo Ghana. Soundbar, hero. Also, and a home theater. Smartphones. Open laptops. Projectors are rolling, I know. Air Kompo Ghana for so EDB Abba. ATF any entrim L baby. And Tintan Kessiano Sono. Air KompoGhana.com. KompoGhana.com. And now Ura Kompo Ghana showroom Bianswa. Obeti any more editra. Afrafra 0302752020 0302752020 and our WhatsApp is 0243143143. Eti open mattress papa the obedaso na obedana ho na obesoro ahodemu wachibremo enyo ya usisi enyo ya bia na kwa mu kwa adwuma wo kona hoden so mattress American for the amount no latest foam or say your partner for life. Antisika nkoto mattress bia obesore na akwachi obesore na usisi obesore na wachibremo watoba ha eno wan top papa ye beboa wo latest foam Kumase enenkran baby a latest foam for ewo ho eti utie mi ana wa hye nso the foreign minister ayekrado yenkone yemfa amanone ensem ni nyina de anopo se wotina hye nso no ayekrado ewo na nasido na good morning
ya obi ade
hona mu boko de obi
ya dom tekemada bodwo mo jedi mafusani de ye beda obo ade na se ya ye beda obo ade na se pa okay ho na ne ode aba ene ade and of course live on YouTube Asempa 94.7 FM Asempa 94.7 FM. And I mention Mr. Raymond Sian, the wife Nimpon, Mrs. Rose Sian.
Mrs. Rose Sian.
Minya yere, tell me yere me. Great king.
Minya ba yo ba. Minya yere dio, yere na yo nuya ne ye de unti me ne nye.
Yeah, all of course me. Hard woman. Now some me presenter de nti. Osa swa na yi ama bucket ma. Ekwe no de abeja.
Na me sha
nti was me share kakra.
So share you know.
You know. Okay. See fitila suke no a ya woda meta share ya woda ebibiri me se nyanshe nwie.
Na me sha no.
Maybe next 3 years. To me share rose and no pay fantastic rose or a brutal pa. Other two. obi akwaba
obi ajoso
na sene World Cup no keka kono amunya se mo kase obi ehu bobo no
obi ehu bobo
ebewi no omo iwe mu omo agigi bi pen ni omo ye bi pen no ebedu to ho beka for no to ho no
omo kasa no
a telephone na e to a telephone na ohu bo obekwa akodu an Wow, Doctor Bono, only Doctor Yachanka for David. Obe try the baby. And we are no be woman Yankasa. Watching the old woman you can abunia, watch and Santinia, watch what try, but that be the standard that be watch for the Jarabe. Hey, also, yeah, Candemo, but Ukona Haji so. Etonfufu obetry but ento santini ko ni no achim ni fufu
obebo prekese no
yeah otantie sa beko ne gobe so
info le ton
David for yade
okay
David yade
gobe no
gobe so ajia between ne ho ajim
David o gobe de haji ade
David for na okay David for na bo David for to me try dokro David for to me try dokro and after banku so no banku Ankuma Santene
banku dey say banku dey say
Santene ko na Santene ko na
Fantefo
Fantene be fried rice mo na mo say chiches yo
Fantefo na
chiches say na sometime no any me uncle dey na here na tio
Fantene
timo obsumo mo no afra bi Saturday mbepon avenue 1 no Afrese was you Oriba say ala Eriba say ala Adam say Meriba and while I mean to say I major of I and I may say okay some ponko do feel be the hono ye okay one of the man churches me churches what you more inside
can boom
24
oh yeah.
What it you?
Fantifo madi.
Just so essence. It's
you dibe gumbia ne chill.
Na bachi. I like them. Good people.
Oh yeah,
Fantifo. Any akwapemfo. Kwapemfo Yankopon dey some you know no, I'm serious.
God will see him Fantifo fufu. Fantifo de
David. Fanti de
senior gado David Fantifo de men can't check you save.
So nyabadi o do bade we say to no nya that popular aduane say fufu beans dokono white money almighty and no your core subject eto ne
elective
mo no Fanti lie so bi so ye te wa ton kasa ne kwenkwen dia Santefo dia o kwenkwen dia o ekrafo mutimi nya kwenkwen bayi
ba so kwenkwen no ye Asantefo de oba Asantefo so na eyo
sa
David kwenkwen Asantini timi nye kwenkwen
really
kwenkwen no mo ye nyina ye wefo na ye ayefo na soro wofo na eku
sa abata mo Asantefo
de Asantefo duane ba nya Santini Asantini pi obi ani obetima ye kwenkwen
ankasam ko fa asare ba fikuma se bai na kwenkwen yo na mese na dakro se na mo ye kwenkwen
kwenkwen ni yesuraya nam ne we ni ma na eye
oh media
omo na de ba Asante
na enyehu medi wa chedi sa
o sa
say wa chi ni
but enya bad o
ase wa chi ni na medi wa cha ko to ya Rosie wife be say so no sa no mwenye wani mzane ade ase me na se mesika betime de mesika to ensa eda na me ko to de enyo na shimini mu me ame de mesika ko to we be ko to de ba shimini mu sa me to we ni ade to de bia me ha me ho misiji na akohwe na ehim no we are no asan bro be wi na wasanya hangover na bu ha no ho wa so na akoto yeso bi na force di gu wadu
da bi am for so okay de o na so
that no say sabi ho 5 million sabi 5,000 Ghana cedis and then application ya bro na here say bro na
da bi no bro na different
no bro bro different
no bro a o je utim kura e o je kwa pias ni de egu ma no wabo
no ketwa bi
kwa pias ne de gu ma na wani ma
na bro difference
we no de word den no kra no the watch you cry different
na so ye dan abebro
we ye dan dia abebro but no ne bro no ahoka wo mchen ba no ye kati asa no ti fo dwawo
we the nyawo ya we adu be chiru ti pao na madam bi say na me say adan was chale no o anasa no num a ese say na ti pao za no eno ye ne ade a odwe hu a won ti ase we dem say ni da ko na betima chire mu because that we na experience ne deka nye say onye me a tete me kaka na kwa because me need that experience ni ye papa so the imagine me meat pie na me yogurt that me ye ade I be come nimpa alatu kajua eti ya omo a wọ́n ya telephone ya na bọ́ọ̀ no efiti sa kọta ẹ̀ ba no na wọ́n bọ̀ no na na ntumi Ghana na yɛ de hɔ a bebi edu ani edu yɛ no na yɛ bedu ha nkɔmɛ ha yɛ kwa na wa begu enimu ase na Argentina fo edi eke ko yɛ bɛ de ne ɔmabɔ o sɛ space ne du baabi no aso nan bɛ so nan kyɛ pato so nkyia nyɛ de obehu nie
wa so na
da fom kɛkɛ no gyina hɔ edwuma na tin ya say otumi fotumu a oro ka for beti what a game ye kaka kon de e wo se Spain ne share den de ba ball no akofo we ball no
Argentina for
no mind back to back and what den do Spain need to work extra harder
o te de bia ya o kan se enye wo din na waje no se match ne ye din am ye hu se ye wo na waje
din na so ye big boy man asem bia me kan big boy na den na so ye big boy na from Semenyo na from Jordan oni e from one bomb yen kwa do
na papa ye din ye o fa tenten no ho ya no
o se ne ho gwina se
mamenti me ho na
autoplot
me nyen sanchi
ana mo yi o nyama ne sa oji obe hawo ade oji a obe emfansi ho na odi esi emfam ho na odi ato abei ande bia me catch us ade bi ho utimi fansha bednego utimi fansha ya bana sembisia o ka che samia sky be ka so we dey na bi yare kede no o ka say we dey fine by see dey na but wo a bi we odi susu na emfa o abi ya ba dem a o man ko plan santete ya metia alatuuti ha ana sabiru nkete ya ana si ko so mi nu ayira o dem ha kosua ne si ade ano kosua ya ano mienu obi afadi alatu ye ni pafo o dem ho amu ne de be shom
obobo ha na wan
me bo me no mienu na mbo ma hene ne sky
me de be sky
kosua no
sky pe kosua pa
enye real me no mienu ha ne de be say
w se bitiu enye se wo
ayira
oh ayira dia se ne ya
yeah no me be say
se obi dia ne corner for dia sport that pe kosua pa se ayira dia ogoyo boss
because she we do kwa mo afadi ala tu because she nyo de nya say do kwa mo afadi just do kwa mo afadi ti bibi wa de enkrofo dia chane no me say no ya na ya no so jeja ho sa ma u ja fete de ho ade onim like ade bi ho a entem emfa nkoto nanim de onim ye no ti Messi ne nya na ma ne nya sa o jane sa no emfa ko ben no enam emfa ko to agina mo ho o ye ya ma papa be back to back okrum he ye benya so mo de sa na back to back papa e bi sie na nti ko dwuma tima ponyo
o afako baby wadu di odi ne kon ina besi baby wadu my we ni trophy
na be de tan e be da sa o de me anwie no game ne mra na England do me ye commentary na me 70 minutes na ekọ no mo hemu yo na nkrofo 79 ha okọ 79 ha okọ 80 ha okọ amoi moya because say mo no na se na England fa bre no me say eden fa because na ma bre to na fe substitutions are to so ye no na mfa Alatuula be fi my entranya hwe han mo mpani en we siska okroma stadium for no be sin sebe ntoso
ehun hia
ya de papa but stebi ebi wo hodada aka nwuram kura enkusi ni nkotre no so no ya de wom me nja no to san koye foforo no it doesn't insist so my papa I don't know maybe a president obi a omo no jobo ndodo obi am president no na ekọ no na Ebi wo that. Maybe we can upgrade it or we can sort of. Maybe say sa ko si fufro. Akoko to do makamura mu. Secondly dey kohwe. Enka dey kra say enka dey kohwe. I say they be ntimi host dey kra. Those are consents to go and start all over again. Nyaba ko you say across.
Abre bi across ni bi aka across o.
Across no say bi aka across o.
E wurem.
And the sports minister should maybe
so maybe we can upgrade the ones we have already, to international standard, because your clubs you crab ball to go and cut short for a new project. I pray the one shake client 10 with all due respect, doesn't make economic sense. It doesn't at all. So the first minister said, "We now advise the president." President said, "No. We need a casse, but you bet me not gonna afford it. Yeah, you must be not gonna focus. And I'm gonna for me, but you can't. But your trust them was no. If you were, ye. To me, emphasis can shenu nye. Na this carton pada. Or the Boston South stadium effect. Mo ahena we saw my hand on this. I'm so I already see. I hear also me baby Ghana. Now one minister is this canton pada so say. This guy fine, but if you home can no ye upgrade and can you bad. Say ku see for near there na bi wo we ne. E si what that. The answer we bubu ne mfe. Camp no for ni. Real Madrid dey bubu ne mfe da bia. Bubu ne mfe no Manchester na fe. Na no be easier. That say ku kate so that start be bia all over. You kroma ye politics no. Say we assume na wan wi ni say we be so mato aso.
Do ahwan ye yakọ Kumasi ke ye fine. So si so ukọ ni ebeka. Wo de wa. Say this emergency me invest project dey ni anya den. Ebeka nwure mu. Ama chiro nyina go na asan yisu ba na tutu ta na ade a. Etira wo som ko ama no. What's what I do? To the bia ani mani go out here. This place priority. Now no say we are refund. Scanner finance as we refund. To our refund kakra. We menu mi hini ye go fa bia ko refund. Get me bit me dibia. We are refund. Then I can je ho le ye project. E de ye investment no refund.
So be yam faso.
No refund kakra na dia. You be rough kakra mani hu so we di rough. Chala so dem me ko manim. Na bia me rebe fi gentia na. We say demonstration kra na say ya. Say ye no it shouldn't happen. No ma kokko de kra na me ya no. Say kokko dem say kwa na ete. Me think stadium no opposite say. Wan me go ya. But in anoma bia kam onwure mu ho ala you know nyasa get wa esi anwa kikikikire ba na we na ye wo alatu eye brode anya mankan Argentina for no sene prophecies ahodo okoso ene de kekasa Argentina be jade no obe yes set tournament no. There's this my friend Jane Nana. I don't know if I got my dinner right. I know focus here no. And before the tournament or focusing you say Chama ka make no why word what was that job to na o focus here no I say Argentina and a stars thing na kabum say on Sanye World Cup na on Spain the beko final yes that tournament no sir on Spain the beko final na ni ahye dada o wiem dada I say Argentina Spain France England na start tournament no yes any Ghana there Ghana no star no di hu here kura ye mu me black star no say wiem stars ni hu here kura
o star no te ba bi o
ye ni nam go matomo no ni ade yes ni ye ho ese ba ni sikasem a o yes sikasem no o de ye rough kakra hadwin the up to now ni boys say sikasem na something which is that I don't know say any omo cat emo mo tia say nya hwe say mo bo hwe de be ma mo de a ba sikasem na high pen dia na ye kontona men say mo mo fo sikasem ni ni agro ina no for de akosi for malatu kikiri woya e brother anya mankan but yama hurricane kasa hurricane e captain now oma ko final ibi oma ko semi final ibi wo no mo timi first goal say ya na Southgate timi first goal say ya na buakam now wa ko do timi ko penalties na buakam alatu this is it now they are here amfa Argentina chrom de eko oma chrom de eko kura kana gansan Argentina chrom de eko ni boame Argentina
na we o kasa so is okọ mi wanza
Argentina actually England de eko Argentina actually England de eko
I'm trying Benin bi yale ha
Benin za nyina atwame
Benin bi yale ha
Benin bi ya hela
yale ha
so ka boss be fa mani so get konwan ametwame Benin
ni bi yale ha
just what chance be bi wo ho
no say the niam si ko
ne bi yale ha kwe ka fe na kan Argentina show levels show England level neke twame levels ewo ball neke 70 minutes no minka TV neke England face the pressure baba no confusion pressure eba Messi okana hunede kekane huno na asema bahari ade ateka alatunya some kitwana make catch us and no ball here no proper semi-final game country boy say omo ya powerhouse Argentina say oya powerhouse or bobo say defending champion nyewa waje for ade bia de for kuku yetiri ho ha ko tournament ko twa aboba kruma but can the opere yen kruma Saudi boni kwa no akotwetwa fa abo nye no bi no boy no wako quarter final no pe no ko du no atrese ye ba Africa ye tele go ya Egypt Africa ka uhre na sa gije twatwazo ko du we na kwotwe fa abo ye so shetu me ye bete sha owia no abesu se ye wia o Africa ka uhre na abeti ya ababeji we afko ya ko na ku na bia gekita semenyo ekita anyongo ekita ogenge Africa fokun tai agutiri look at proper game and yes am ketwa TRK
60-70 minutes we were really good, high tempo, pressed well, the game was quite even still, but yeah, we got the goal and then I think we fully deserved to be ahead. Couldn't find a solution, so disappointing for it to end like that, because it was like, yeah, we went 1-0 up and we just tried to hang on when this, we spoke a lot about that this campaign about doing the opposite, but it's obviously easier said than done. And it's just heartbreaking to go out like that. It's always the hardest one to take, but yeah, we're going to have to assess it and then see where we can improve. It's pride for sure. What the boys have given to the nation, everything, every bit of running distance, blood, sweat, tears, whatever it's taken, the nights we've had, the tough games we've come through as a group. I can only be proud of the boys. Of course, we're all gutted. We all felt like we have enough to get to the final and win, but it's another kick in the teeth. So I spoke before about knocking on the door. We're doing that. We just need to find that missing piece to get over the line.
We are knocking on the door. We just need to find that missing piece. They see running another kick in the teeth. Akwara mean so yeah. Akwara no so say moyewu. Imoyewu. So. Mama mo wako. Zimagoni. Ewo. Magoni. Hurricane the casa. But Tomato after the defeat, Tuchel somebody to Janie, Tomato you say, Dale. Obian to your drew. Hamanano was say they tried everything they could. So they be only a better team of bar. Team on the day no better or by hardware. The Tuchel after the defeat in it.
I take the responsibility for the substitutions. It's easy to be a coach after the game. You tell the story from the results. No one can prove what would have happened with other substitutions. I take the responsibility. I take the substitutions. I thought we needed... Did the better team win? I don't know. I think we were deservedly up. I felt that we deserved to be up 1-0. I think the momentum changed after that. They had nothing to lose. We suddenly played like we had a lot to lose. They took more and more risk and turned the game around in the last 20 minutes. We didn't have enough possession. We couldn't escape the pressure anymore and tried everything but couldn't get hold of the ball, and then it's just like you're dying a slow death, but it started straight away after the goal, and it's basically the reason why we lost, because we were minimum even. I think we were the better team until we scored, but the mindset shifted and they took a lot of risk and played with a lot of quality.
All right, Alright, so Meruni Samoa Tomato Chow to Eja, and of course, no, I'm not forced to take question the tactics, no. So the defenders ne Bamu, ne Obe defended and the idea was no, Mamu Franco Foul. And Obia a coach after Sassam Nesirino, Aquanato bomb. I said, yeah, body a boy, I know better than a coach. You know, Eddie, I would you. I think when you almost won him, I'm fat defenders now, Ma, Kobia Sunim de Kibisi. Okay. Obia nim de eti body e bowie obia ti channel to what I say waje to take responsibility to take blame no, but he will go back and come stronger. I mean, this is a tournament. They tried and fatigued.
I take the responsibility for the substitutions. It's easy to be a coach after the game. You tell the story from the result. No one can prove what would have happened with other substitutions. I take the responsibility. I take the substitutions. I thought we needed a back five to close the gaps for all the crossing and have more width, because they played with two wide wingers and two strikers, so they had 4 players in the last line. So it made sense for me to have 5 players in the last line, but we didn't stop the second line from coming through the gaps. We were not physical enough in these moments. It's not a matter of structure. It's a matter of can play in any structure deep. You can defend in any structure active, but we got too passive and got punished for that. No regrets. We gave everything. That's the bottom line. But at the moment it's difficult to sum it up, because it's just over, and it's difficult to accept because we hate to lose. And we thought we were very close. I still think we were very close. So for the overall summary, we have to wait a little bit and digest it.
All right, we have to wait a little bit and digest. When I'm a former place, now the call for his sack na start Alatuula. Yes, Gabriel Agbola, or a former English international, was it almost sika omo mark warrior. Ne o mesemi enkoje World Cup. Yan for master ko semi final. No. Third place or no. My pen no koko below awanya de. No matter team how they call, now you can select your team never call. The set argument. I mean, well, I'm me discussion been curious, arguments and okay. You knew the timing you were coming to pick the job. And now, players no so now for so amfa. You knew the circumstance a fact a human who now the coy. And leadership of a team is said, yeah, I'm also on concoye as a monka, as a mouth beer, that's why I had the beer. Better than you did last time. O qualify for work, qualify work up, no. O qualify so quite yes, so pass to be keke. Oya de ko bo dwuma mi unse Ghana ba. That is rough for kumiato ko yeri place visa mbobi mbobi place so dio mo confirm nko. Place e jom ofiri na no ko mo nse fata so mbekobi. And you can see any place that bia and a timing inti yayade eti wakwakoye extraordinary inti yasaman in Sankruma Alatu enkoye ni mu ebefa sports director wa ma hoye ne won and say me hoye ne won we are to say 73 year old na year say nyama 5 World Cups. He should have shown us better thing than the World Cup, because we have too experienced. Okay. Some of the things necessary get it to him. Some of the things necessary here problem man. We go say and then money be commentary, presentation, leadership, leadership. Bibia kasa mo hu ntem aware bibia. Say money boy me prayer. Tell me prayer. Obestress I can say we two boys are question am kono nyene. Okay. Maybe later. Okay.
So as I say I had the same previously, yes sir.
Okay.
Yeah. And I say I had the same previously. Yes, 2014.
We played the quarterfinal before. That's my point.
Previously, define previously.
No. Maybe I may come as me previously. The higher pen.
And to be specific and say the higher pen is 2 back-to-back World Cups. Yeah, I'm still group stage.
No, that's not my argument.
So that's what I'm saying. What I saw Chimuye say the 2010 you call quarter. Until only a higher speaker, you be question. Now, previously the previous 2 World Cups. CD.
Thank you. Yeah, Alatu. It's a man coming. It's previously man specified. Previously, no, it could be the 2010 America, and in my argument, 2010 then I'm pessimistic.
Okay.
It's
so the 2010
threshold. The why you be painted. Say the two someone pam to children say tucheli. On farm on ye bibiao. Because we have no nanam no. Nanam habia na say it's not 1 hour say pam no. Nanam habia na say wo betima yeti beye. And answer dia kofa hwa bi. It wonya bibia extraordinary. Why are there? But wonya bibia extraordinary bia. Say guntan ma oka krum ha guntan. Because there say 4 no there 4 we are according yanko yanim. Because kakrai ye hu ne say the bibi ba. There ye pese ye share. We share a top team bi na so obo 2 a wo betima 2 ya kwete 3.
Okay.
Yantimente because on my and forward guys they quite express some ye young na yem yeto tisia a Cote d'Ivoire form ne que very foi crown no my what there so be papa just a code 91 minute na Brendan dia fanchan ko botum that was 2 as 1 yapon paramount three fire so we meet the big boys say bre see about draw against England nti ya de okay England for mo say munim say emi eto to na mokasa enda mako mia moto sa modu what the tikesi area there so dia pantana we na say munim say emi eto kakra mu bofu sa twempo say munim mia moto enda mo sha hono amfa mi eto no eye calling Ghana no ne mi eto no eye calling ye coach na mi eto eti ye ai because na ya da form mo so ko mia bi mo na o gasa ne enko.
Why Thomas Tuchel is a coward, simple as that. He's a coward. We brought Thomas Tuchel in, paid him £8 million a year, got rid of Gareth Southgate to get over the line in these big moments, these big decisions, positivity. Gareth Southgate done fantastic, but he didn't have what it took to get us to the final of the World Cup or win a World Cup. For Thomas Tuchel to go 1-0 ahead and straight away take off our only quick player on the pitch, Anthony Gordon, who can get us up the pitch. Go to 5 at the back and not see that if you go into 5 at the back, you need a get-out ball, which we didn't have. Our manager is a coward, simple as that. When we are paying £8 million for a foreign coach to come in and win us our first trophy since 1966, and to do what he did, 10 times worse than anything Southgate's ever done negatively. I'm sorry, he has to go, mate. Simple as that. The FA have to make a decision, and I just didn't like his interview, the arrogance of his interview, no regrets. Yes, you have got regrets, mate. You've got regrets. There was loads of trouble after the game across the country. Everyone was together, and you that's on you, Thomas Tuchel. That's on you. The negativity, cowardly tactics. You can't blame the players. I'm hearing people say, Jeff, that, the players on the pitch have got to make decisions. There's some experience. No, you listen to your coach. Your coach tells you to play a certain formation. You listen to him. Yeah. He has to go. Simple as that. No foreign coach ever won the World Cup. Maybe for a reason. We've given it a go now again with a foreign coach, and that's what he's done.
No foreign coach has won the World Cup. Maybe for a reason. Yes, we don't try me and amfa enti manen ko no before from na inga for the money suban ye pe o money suban ye pe ni ade eti Alatu enwa asama no the aye no the keka kono there is still one more game to go for Messi and Mbappe to show someone a bit mashe goals do bibi akose ya de bia Messi be jade go Messi has some friend saying assist to show we have 4 assists be kind of 8 in home. Then of course Mbappe so I want 8 in there but baby you bit match am me because we've seen it before so me na there match 8 and fan corner there ti be dey chawe say na besi akọ. The final is on Sunday at 7 p.m. the third place at 9 p.m. on Saturday France ni England. But I don't want to me and you ultimate na here be do 10 no abamu on be say game no there's no motivation come me no more party. No, and it black bomb page party and Alatu, and only the few obey don't say, but I don't know, say, I'm out for be fwaso say Tuchel ko and all that said of man or say sikara kwane jinin de na so mra meyenwa want to me anya no de nana na be on kono be from that papa de mo say o mo si o man o kra de say de na si ni say oba press conference ya and I also post match arrogance bi guys so unchre say it be how the so want to be Alatu e be jam business akwa final game Ban on the place, ban on the World Cup, and just say we will talk about that more. Yeah. Club World Cup for say club issues near the so be testimony. It's a once a man on Gedibesi. Now you was over to you.
I can see everybody. I don't know. Yeah, the basic Godfrey say Eriko Kauchi, Kauchi Kona was when you and can say me. I never. Okay. Welcome to Bano what yes again. Dr. Okoban Bano say Eriko you do I know Dr. Dion so the further say it is a familiar story worth repeating that England came close to another World Cup final but lost it. It is a missed opportunity that can only be corrected in 4 years' time. Asemo nti open who say pa no ntimi amfa kota
over 1,000 days so
enough
11,000 baba.
Good morning.
But before I call about na Baron birthday Baron watch him on 7. Okay. And after Jancy and from Baron. Happy birthday to you, Baron G. Jamishan Quatentina Pumdini yesterday. Pumdini here. Do Quatentina Pumdi more important. I feel castle. Baby, we used to dim. Amen.
Okay, Echo Yentio. Bibiaboko,
Bibia Eric DC and Thomas Tuchel. You see, sometimes history who here. Who's Eric say no foreign manager or the other country be a World Cup neither. It looks like Obe Hunkakra, but Alendran is substitution no yeah any day. Allah. You don't do that. Me makase. Only opposition e bobo. Nani pa ne ho de chewa. Hwe oni Argentina start peo. Almost start no mu nyina physicality no honum. Omu nyina boy biem ebo. First half goalless. Second half Waba in the 55th minute. Wait to me Asha. Then suddenly Oseri, you know, one year old the boy is passing football still Oseri pen or started to defend. I was like, what's he doing? But we need Egypt, but we saw that against Cape Verde. Argentina, but we saw that against Cape Verde. We saw that against Egypt. And then Switzerland. It's Argentina, no one any born out Sena. May you just say, continue or do home no. And in football, there is something so only opposition bono who say would defend would defend there. It is simple logic. You are inviting more pressure onto yourself. Into a mushe no say would defend pressure mukomu. Dan Ben no dio mu be we saw his contribution against Mexico. We've seen his contribution in some of the games at Wabo. But these Argentine players, Eric, you can't say Allah. They are so intelligent on the ball. How they swing passes together, how they change the complexion of the game. The ultimate Scaloni are they against Cape Verde in Egypt. Or consider a pen on my can say Messi free midfielder. And not the same thing. Why only 2 times and that 3 times? Of my Messi free midfielder be say wings one. Continue now free Messi one side or nearby. He did the same thing against Cape Verde. He did the same thing against Egypt. And then drag the same thing. So and I Thomas Tuchel is substitution no ye any die. Allah emfa and me who be that? But then Allah say England for to me and through. You also have to praise this Argentina team. Allah, how about this World Cup? Obi a more dog chances on baby do the final. But look at how they've played. It tells you how good they are. Omo boss units, omo boss group. Last 4 years no J, you know. It's the same crop of players. Kekrebe no mo dia ba be ka ho, blend with experience. It tells you say Scaloni no wa boy juma wa ya de. Because who say or to say Spain coach no. Ono switch na ho say dan kase bebre. On TTM. He only dish out the instructions now akotana say. Samuel Simone I mamu no musha da ye juma no. But how he was able to turn the game around against England and Rano, masterclass, simple. The time on all the attackers he no, because he was chasing the game. Then Tuchel was rather bringing on more defenders to try and win the game for him.
But na mekan, we saw Argentina coming rally from behind against Cape Verde in Egypt, especially Egypt's game, Na ye papa. But he found a way to win. It's only ne bar. It's just simple. May you want yourself to simple logic. You are just bringing pressure on yourself. It is simple. It's another as to what the sober it's another answer that a question that will be answered later. But we show you why, because this is not the first time we'll do semi-finals of the World Cup. Gary Southgate, you know, or the Oma baby do happy. Be from home before the World Cup. The task was that get us the second star on our jersey. And the foul market. I just say, in the way to me, and I say,
playing people like this was a countries like this. Who are we? Yeah. Not disrespect. Oh, they are not put there. No, maybe a language or no, in his part of the world, and you have to use that kind of thing. But it was quite unfortunate.
But Yami Adoma Sunday, it's a big one, and you have a flare or mom kutabo, no more with the a bobo. But hey. Bona Spain are both throughout the whole tournament in a baby do final. No one should be all bucket crowd to Argentina. Obiane near Dane. And Diego Simeone Bano. Yeah. As one num bibi. And near Dane or Mudibo Bono. Renzo Fernandez. She midfield no. De Paul ni Paredes. Omo Lucy Bona 20 a first half starts 21 seconds no Omajibono. The same as England. But England second half on the day Allah. In Spain, Minjin this is Spain Bessa. Minjin this one Bessa.
Spain so bought. Spain so bought less than 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
First, Barca not more than 10 seconds. Now, game now a bit compact into, but between 10 and 20 seconds, get the ball back.
Yes.
When we lose the ball, get the ball back.
No.
When you keep
I
the
think
ball, you are in control.
Yeah. For Spain, they will definitely try and control the game. But Argentina in your dinner with the bobono. That is huge advantage for them.
And then the Messi factor.
Exactly. 39. Maybe I know. My story. The numbers are winning over this World Cup. It's mind-boggling.
39.
It's mind-boggling. Into the Messi factor, then I make game near they will pack it defense, pack it midfield or pay. No way you know about wings or Besha wings on one day forget it.
In fact, the coach says on
one FM.
I heard the coach say that nobody told him to go to the right. But then the team adapts to the obey
because we need some of the ball boss
because of control brought to Messi, but on the right,
yes,
across the
ball.
Because
you two take on, yes.
And you have Fernandez Vema with the pin.
No, Martinez.
I watched I read an interview. I say when they see Messi at 39 doing what he's doing, it forces them to give him 100%.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
at 39.
So boss, it goes back to what Alvarez can say. We'll do everything to ensure that Messi left the World Cup again. Because usually, like on one wing, he's punching above his weight more than the ordinary. I mean, the young players,
the young guys.
It is all of free right to the Allah. Kunumwa and one no.
Left to be predicted some of the things.
Exactly.
But Okudi Anna who say behind the right.
You know, and the second half, Tomasica's second half substitution, they Ambuano, and then the Argentina have the upper hand over him. But third and fourth place in the end of my catcher Eric, I feel none of them are motivated to play because all two sides are the way aiming to win. But it's a FIFA regulation. There was a obo, it's any obebo. Play. Exactly. Mbappe side,
France.
Of course, Mbappe side, Yes.
Oh, France special. France special.
Sports director Oscar Atenase.
I mean, fuck on the game yesterday. No record Atenase. Your friend say. So I was reading some writing, and I like it. And I see Argentina beat England 2-1 in the dramatic 2020 FIFA World Cup semi-final by executing a relentless camp and siege attacking strategy. Camp and siege. Who do you feel? Oh, England. I mean, so team for team wise, so England. Unfortunately, that the blame took care for the defensive, extra defensive.
That time, what was the mentality? Because Africans and mentality on because time Argentina better take
go normal
on the 55th minute.
Yes, please. And I'm defending here to 80.
I think 76 that way.
And Charlie only Argentina. You see, it's an option. Coaches make decisions. Voice Eric Boy, or no per se, any mistake. It was an option he chose. Or decided, say Charlie, Yanko for one go, maybe I need to me and she be uncle. Mummy Mohoma. How about 5-3-2? Backline 5. Yeah. You were best city. About 5. As we move at them, literally insulting us. We didn't come to play football. Unya one go against, but Argentina and Yomaye, it is crashing in 2.
Yeah.
As at 76 minutes, not that from 2. And I'm for say be England, no, I want the bridge to force into the betting holding. And I'm saying that it's an option to and a backfire. You understand what I'm saying? A backfire because then on my the England falling we are almost there. And they took them by surprise. Indeed, they exploit a tactical shift. Way too soon. Say, and I will so all the defense, but I'm not with peer attackers. Now, see the best way to defend is to attack. So if you don't attack, that's why you keep the ball and play the ball. That's why he's always keeping the ball. Off Mount no, take control. Interestingly, Argentines no all do any 2 months and I'm kind of some boka could be messy. I'm a for I'm more complete team.
That's true.
I'm a very complete team. I hear me and I'm Martinez, Fernandez, Charlie. Into Omasom, very much on the England. You understand? But I'm not too sure. It's maybe too early asking the coach to go, but coach now normal about Bayern national anthem near the
it was an issue.
They are like
Argentina for national anthem. We need to know.
Me see a chair. Confess I'm for me, my brother.
No pay Canija.
And
they get shown. Asema president kaye no unuzo kasre but you said sports director buy na obetire mu no obeka say president or kasre but elsewhere it's a big deal for them. Who national anthem to
technical team,
all of them.
Mami some of the statements by how they reported. The Telegraph said everything seemed to be heading towards a historic victory.
Okay.
Instead, it turned out into a defeat that will go down in infamy. Infamy. In deep history and they will never forget. But the son said the devastating end of England's dream. It will continue to be coming home.
Coming home no.
It's coming at Sky Sports. Miami Crawford. Did England really need to sit back so early?
From the 55th?
Yes. Harry Kane, I say Messi is the greatest player of all time. We tried everything. We could we could to stop him, but every time the ball reached him, he came to life.
The guy is
true. I mean, boss, I think Ojibo Ojibo was center circle. Omunyina na Spence ni Anderson crashing.
Na Spence
9 years old.
Simone by tackle when he had qualified.
Yeah.
Ni na mentality am kan was. That's why you be NC that.
What's it doing?
Simone
Mexico
exactly
to overload that particular side, you know.
So kan next time we pata be cham. Interesting point. Who pata no na e be kuma. O John e do right no, you can put the cross ball. Now
it's very very
Nana Kwame. Imagine so. Benz. Yeah, you call me. I mean, on a project next year. I'm very happy they lost. No, I'm very happy. I've followed. I've because of Maradona, nominate Burusanga, nominate Kanija. There was a Canadian named Kanija, a footballer. He was with the Argentine team. 86 World Cup now. This World Cup now. I'm be England. I'm the Brazil ball. Now, but Dunga, Alimao, Carrica. These are all players for Brazil. Everybody knew game the Brazil be winning. And it took one master stroke pass from Maradona to header. I followed the Argentine team for long. Historically, in community blacks there, massacre be a cause until but purely footballing reason, they are good side. They are good side. And Bas and so Mercy Abrabono. They have brought him up, and Akoba I like people who give people opportunity. But what I say, but my youth now opportunity to make something for themselves. Another time maybe we'll look at that. But it was a good win. The English they have themselves to blame.
Sure. But what I mean, media make up now. Who's on the street? You know, say you really messing Ronaldo debate now. I said Twitter. Now who's this open debut? And then now you review.
What bizarre question?
That being said, the
way bias. Send a medical academy maybe the right.
No, but the point is that sometimes you can't. When they be a make 1+1, you two won't to me argue over it.
Messi is the best.
Yes, until my money is what.
Ronaldo's who records are Messi, and we must not lose sight of that. But all in all,
Messi, all in all, I mean,
okay, yeah. Nana Kwaku said, yes. What was the issue?
Now, Obisa said maybe a trip no now ban appointed the FA position. I say, oh, you're chairman and I say, oh, you're president. But yes, son, I the baby say, yeah, Tuabano, and it's our brand. The way now officer is the best.
Nini now on the merits and demerits. Majidi says our brand. Now there was reason it here now. Abayesa. There were reasons to Abayesa. Now, say yes, FIFA that introduced that thing. But at the end of the day, some common aba. For me, the legitimate question. And then, at the end, some compare.
Say they some common aba. Nana, and say Yambovanka kase. So obviously, maybe a Premier Ghana a football nation. But the nation to me Ghana a football nation.
No, no, sports nation, Granny a football nation.
Okay.
That's what I can say. Yes, sports. As a country, successive governments, it's not just say BBB aketokeku na abekuno. Lawyer question 30 times. We international stage we went to the World Cup 3 times.
Yeah.
We have a code 2. Comparison, the circumstances and the situations and the variables are not the same for us to do that comparison. But you see, even as a nation, people always raise the issue, say, Abayi Bano be started be a full from bound to us.
Yes.
No, so she be before us.
Before us.
Then you also what the reasons.
be so be able to justify, but I'm a phone young Timamufon Yashan so. Send Yanka made one block at her, over any two. No one will could be any three near acquired him. Projects by Enna. Yes, share successful government infrastructure no enye ketokakunisi infrastructure. David, yes. Inti me bra ya ampofankra baby oteno. Eye omaduma some be initiate every move. We should stop this thing he's trying to push on the media to set an agenda to champion a certain conversation. He should have a document that says this is. He should prefer solutions and send them to the right quarters and push. And that's all by a very good thing like that. I did was a event. He spoke about it. He took the step and got a solution to that thing. Sita idea infrastructure. A crowd play a role. But what I say, me bibi wo why bibi na man take step now. I'm saying that me I may take step as solution baba kotokofo kwakofa rectangle so be the di kan ko din komo. Yeah. What is wrong with rectangle South Africa ba? Yeah, Mate. We ba holy. I'm go for rectangle from South Africa. Sans the atire no. Mama esa da no ya nkofo no so good you know. Who information na this is. I saw mo mu say bibi koso. Enti the NSA boss and then the board, they are the people mandated to hold conversations and help the Ministry of Sports and Recreation to do these things that we ought to do.
And upon my question, because about infrastructure, I'm just saying, grassroots football, so can want them.
They will play a role. So football in there, but you see, the FA is a private entity. Established by law, we are affiliated to FIFA. And now we are national teams. But again, internet there be football people. Football people, no. Any the 18 Division 2. And they autonomous women football near someone more drains no. But there is an intersection. One of these days I'll come and talk about the law, whether there is a law that mandates GFA to do their work in our laws as a Ghana, a country as a whole. I'm saying who he has a bit this uncommon. Because yes, so yeah, I need 2 minutes or bayesi. Who make his move now? And the we say I am banning and anything, but people have now said, is that the very option, the only option for us to fix our game if we have issues? I won't sit here and say we are happy with a lot of things happening. No. But what I say, the GFA president and the ESCO and the team of workers there, they are happy themselves. Because to see sacrifices, I'll be say, baby, that be that. It will not make sense.
So you say
there be one or didn't buy. He came to contest this role. And I know I'm pointing. The differences between time you are appointing and purely on matter of accountability.
Okay.
What I say, because when you are appointing, we are purely accountable to government. And then you are appointed though, but because of the role they play for government also support. That's why I come say there is a purse holder from the ministry, not from the GFA. Lilian the Bekache say budget nom the qua a binum de bikahu a. So the DFA is not the final decider when it comes to even budget issue. You understand what I'm saying? Copy parliament and the other DFA say court to ban or Ghana hand will pronounce I'm not talking to anybody, but sometimes I want us to appreciate the right situation and I am pay solutions to our issues. Because media my Moses and Pakadia. And that's one in the area. Because two for Asantino Radia. As a folk here, Togo Fede or him Pondia. And Ameboa. Club Bendu. Chelsea. Domahine. Another Mahine. Odia or Nidia. 4 years, right? A swan. no more take your decision because almost sika the game na na sponsorship on my eya me ya se baby do baby adu a me madam for me nua Absalam say or ton club I say amanfo abapa but you see the decision me just on no an na nka bia nya sa no pe no you see in common yen you world cup if you will be having a lot but service or not jano but say sense so good so nanka e ma hit na confirm na because branch invest me about o say am for so na kasa say onjai I'm sorry Africa o adu biasa kwa Africa minim about confederation adu biasa enne na aba ni abadi but you see government no ho ni omam just omo paper omo be sports fund ni ade to try and address the issue of the infrastructure sika no na bi ni ho hwe budget ya the mass sports ministry and recreation sabi nya say ego ho na we so say ye kire mo kom but sports is business ye ni as o man na ye disika ne sem kwan paso na omo e be yi om so omo ni anim no ye nyina ntimi nkoye o but what you say ye nyina na parliament kwa ye yi ni padi ye nim representation by nye na ye sham say na o de na for the model ya incrofo to South Africa for nyina ya kohopen fusion model be others have come also to look at our model. Yes, DNA are here, but DNA maybe you be doing come near Benko 5 years a year they to on start here could do hifa we move so the be by Germany by hifa. I'm saying that at any time we can't continue be crying knowing the problem is you need to take steps, proactive and deliberate steps about what is when you break now person fixing the issue no well, when do we say football go or maybe we need to operationalize that majority and my teams me no call work up back who AFCON you manage the a man is well grow far na be do you na ka egu ano ka ho ana do we appreciate only say second league was na one man side no but they can work up e ma call I better sack ni jin form na ma jin form e call work up and na Ghana ma call work up yeah yes we have serious issues particularly with our local league. The integrity of the league. No, it cannot be a sole issue for the GFA president and his team. The owners are, like I said, both try to Dr. Kwame Bami Akobetina studio ha. Nyema SSA club bia or Africa a year per club licensing policy and regulation. And more hina clubs na a year. Yes, we blame our friends. Omunya ya more league. See as it Tanzania news and infano. 5 pitches near the ball league. Omu rotate. And yes, pitches need be a boss and also a pareke. And yeah, into I don't know. You may not the political will to tell club be say opaque we are mobile also. What qualify it say? But this all too quiet. I mean, it should mean for something. I mean, those strong decisions must be taken. Okay. If we want to fix something, say woman say strong decisions. Now for the sanitary time. Almost our policy that autonomous and they said yes because they wanted to market the league. Because I been Abraham and the policy bank or proposal they say clubs no be na obehwe match bia you pay budget say na me be pay by the program marketing solid marketing program then you go home but you see is the way you can so clubs so anambwa budget say but some clubs have sponsors others don't have omo won no ye den yan omo tu anamo ultimate sports show kotoko a virtual seat kwa na ebitua and they has to folk some what do we see what time was wrong sometimes on the all African. I'm saying that as a country, I'm a rapport, as a country. say per se this sports and make it because talents abound. Say I'm sure uncle for talents become him and you be to make a bit way.
The attention of Botema.
Botema to make out.
Your tracks or
I know University of Ghana.
Legon.
And then you're very open how. But athletically, lawyer, Apokavimu or plans, some year programs, they don't call Commonwealth, but my 4-year strategy. But you see, we should spend time to discuss these matters. They should make themselves available to discuss. You can't do the things and keep yourself in the dark.
But idea is here, Guno. Who be answer attention.
I said, I make us football, the whole world, you work up here. Obi SMU for 4 years and make a work up. The spectacle, the highest, just a football near attractive. But what in America, you're so beautiful. Passing with football is everything. It's not just a gun and Kwani and you play football. It's top of the sporting disciplines. If you are there, boxing for no super power, a bit of Formula 1, racing, moto, normally are the kickboxing ground go for yeah, bo be me moja de me pemoja sa. Yeah, bo be plan na be kickboxing nature. Na make a question say, bra, kromu hano ye wo almost 50 something disciplines. Stand to be corrected. The more he na competitive, the more he na be recreation. Okay. The more he na betimi akase, and I daft my heart out for Ura Evans or Buana badminton. Okay. He's doing so well. I single him out for mention. The other disciplines, you know, he's doing so well. Training coaches, training the players. The international tournament is there. They win laurels for Ghana. Sometimes they should tell their story. We should give them the platform to tell their story. Okay. But of course, Mr. America said 60 to 70 for 60-40 or 70. We will always talk about football. Yeah. But we should not put this one on the banner. Okay. That said, is it kwachi ana kwanchen? Adiye and diskane.
Ebino kana kwanchen.
Yani bimu kan the correct thing minimum say kwachi. Kwachi no yesu
kwachi adiye fa.
Yeah, we cannot, but say no credi bamu baby bebre. Who's a self oh boa my nyambino ebsamba wankasa. Okay. Because we cannot, my last statement on this national call and other things, we cannot do the same things the same old ways and expect new results. And then I try as I do an it will take decisions. As a country, we must begin. Go and look at the place. It's such a strong foundation to our sports development in this country. How are we working with them? The Winneba Sports Complex and our college. Boxing for a Commonwealth. Yes, we could do almost 10 months to 6 months. And some more directors and sports technocrats who know how to do that thing, because they write papers and they do things for other international bodies. Implementing. Into Ghana, when it comes to knowledge, I don't think so. But how to implement them to get the results here? Be boyama yeni bejeno.
Ona asem no no.
Eno na aka say be yemi be dum pompon so a be ni. Hwe Accra asofo. That PR agreement they should stop. Accra asofo kan nesi kapaba asare ombemnako. Oh yeah, that is the truth. Yes. Sa statement men kwa de minyanse man ko ehun ya so mbetro. Nye bibia na eyi ano. Nye bibia na eyi ano. But yeah. The fans sometimes let them know the truth. It was quite silent in the release on the buy. Now also the Boato player and so.
Overmanako, baby, Benadu say about ye then intimate.
What are we? It's so far the opinion or friend Abudi. Kwame sadness no jai.
Friend Abudi.
The fans need to know what is happening. because mu jana speculation ne kokoko so saa enye fine. What I say? Enye fine.
Ebe na be emergency bi na ba na.
O de tan na emergency be. Na ho na we guys we Sergio Ramos. Mata gege. Baso ku di po. Baso cha. Sergio Ramos. You see obi train adwen so just o defend. O si ni ko support nya adwen mi ni amaso. Say won so adwen na out. Obi say nipa adwen the same pabo size. Obi ya na but agreement out should be constructive. It should help to fix. It shouldn't be seen as fighting each other. S.I.N. Koyanim. Alame.
Atizigi na kai say ubetimi criticize but you be na koye personal.
And those ones we don't want. Yeah. We don't want personality attacks near them. Enti no kotoko tinkla. I say almost done. Who's my tinkla? South African national team. Let's coach of South Africa for some time. And now I'm for fan. I'm almost done. So Bibian sound
never coach
Kumanzi Santo Koroko. We'll see. I need to study near why and now man move on and make a comment.
All right.
Mate. But as to what he brings, we have to take time and study him.
Okay.
But because we're buying into a different terrain. The South African league is who's a Ghana coach is across South Africa. Akoyade. So after a year 2 maximum 3 no masamba. No near there. Until you the dynamics and the same. But in this season, Gaka there ni I started. Me that Gaka no Gaka. It's a clubs now the Gaka.
Asempa FM.
Because the has the leaders. I want to be Gaka effective. In Germany, be an Amakosu Sogu, your friends, GFS. And GFN Gata, they are two bodies. And I'm a one. Yeah. Gaka is supposed to seek the interest and everything of the clubs. Is that happening?
It is not.
Why are the clubs not talking? Why are the clubs not engaging Gaka? Who is a leader now, Mr. Ansan? Mr. Ansan. He is a very knowledgeable man who has been around and all that. What is he not doing now? Any clubs need that clubs sometimes such groups cast a clubs in far rep crime sabi no disrespect to anybody but the level of the person on the corner crown now only see per kesiya wo club nim nti okokra okotie nu abeka decision bi because yansuma so meyesa baby. You understand? Until the guy, all the bodies work football. It's all Mubua. The regional association, RFS, I want a Juman work a seal. You see, Charlie,
set your time now, so Yako, Yamia the Marchand.
It will be a woman be sense of no 1 minute. Oh, just but on their okay. Aka Kabesha League ase obehu venues bia club licensing for ebeji atum.
Okay.
Say ko boy matches so ye ba so Alatuula from next week kon won me dadwe no me center around government promises on sports.
Mate
2 years on. I'll start from there.
Okay, certainly Dako, I don't know. The ACR, but Shannon Soma me say on the 20th of this month, you know, that the Odisha Yausa, Siso say Jasahine Ewo, Achim Bosome, and on the 20th, you know, no partner do Pepe, Achim Shredru Deba grounds, and now the Odisha Yausa, AC, Akunjasu say, Jasahina, or Achim Bosome, and Tina Yankamum, na Yankobua, Emfa. Na NC ade so ma bibia nya kama ya sorry ama ya sitinem ato aso Saturday da ko Elton nka ene anokwa sanso na Eric Asiedu the foreign minister ebaye sanso na ye sports director Samuel Kwadade Runchi AK Sky so Oten nka Abranti Anidi and Ken Kaninja so Abraham said dance in the ball modern the sports news at 6 ebesu the entire team of every producer the Dotman Pablo Ayman Bernard Padibutri Philip Otu anyone aka nyina so eboa Joe the fastness so ekitemu live on YouTube MI